I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wigiana. I got your wig, ho.
I don't think it's clicking for me. Why were you carrying around $10,000? And I get it was for bonuses in this bitch, but you couldn't write them no checks. You was giving them cash. I mean, I'll take cash too. Yes, cash money. But I'm just confused on why your dumbass would be after getting robbed. Okay, I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm just saying something ain't right with this story. Somebody is lying in this bitch, okay? And I'm not trying to play Dorit and PK, and I'm trying to have some sensitivity towards the topic of them getting robbed, as I know it's a serious matter, and she apparently or allegedly had a gun to her head. So, I mean, something, again, is not adding up to me. I'm not sure if PK is setting Miss Dorit up to get robbed and hit upside her head so he can get some funds, insurance funds. I don't want to put that out there. Well, it's already out there, so I'm not putting shit out there. I'm just reporting the news and what I'm seeing with my eyes and trying to conclude with what is not making sense.
Or did you want it the other way around?
I mean, P. Diddy's a little up his own ass, to be honest. But that was
Oh, that's great.
now, we were at a college football game, the UCLA. But he is, you know what I mean? I didn't even want to get in the picture. He barely shook my hand. I was about to just give him a left to the chin real quick. But this is LA, isn't it? You just go around meeting people, so I'm just having fun. But P. Diddy was on the bottom of the list of people I wanted to meet, especially after finally meeting him.
Only you could say P. Diddy's up his own arse.
Okay, now, we need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right, just different
Plurals.
blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They
Right.
just, you know, so if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta
right.
keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah.
rock with me, but just
Right.
check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of
Heat.
heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sex.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
If
And I thought
somebody
that was
breaks in
powerful.
my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that.
Probably should not have said that.
But
My staff will deal with that later.
I don't know. I haven't been reading the news these past few days. So I don't know if it comes from misinformation. I don't know if it comes from a lack of information. But all I know is that I don't want to give it this much air.
Well, unfortunately, hold on. Yeah, she's got a phone. Janet Jackson is not a political animal.
Yeah.
She does. She's a musician. Her life is doing this, and she's mourning her brother.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right.
I am. You know, I sometimes have said stuff, and you know, I was wrong. But people want you to say something right away, you know. But when people are coming at you, saying, "Hey, you're not paying, you're dumb, you don't know," you know, you don't want to answer people, especially if
you're afraid you'll get it wrong and answer.
And it is a pain in the butt, I have to tell you. So sometimes people get it wrong, and they're wrong. They made a mistake. They were wrong. It happens. Anybody who says it doesn't happen to every one of us, multiracial or not, we all do it. So, okay, a little grace for the girl. A little grace for the girl, all right?
So no, I'm not gonna settle for what the options that are in front of me. And you're not gonna make me feel bad for that. So yeah, I'm voting for fucking Kamala. But I'm not settling for what has been offered because that's questionable. It's questionable that our actions of our government, the actions of the internet, the actions of you and me. If this is what you are not understanding, you know what? Endorsing someone If someone is publicly endorsing a political figure, that doesn't even mean that they're gonna fucking vote for them. Because as I said in my other video, actions speak louder than words. And I'm not gonna let this narrative of like me not playing both sides. No. This is not me playing both sides. This is me questioning both sides because this is what we have in front of us. So if you look at my statement and you're still like, she's just playing both sides, like she doesn't want to, no, you're not getting it. I'm critiquing both sides because they're both so fucked up. Voting is all we have right now in the system. And so I encourage it yet again, vote for who in your mind is the best option for what we have right now. Because it's all we can do. And I hope this makes it clear that no, I'm not picking the sides of what we have right now. Yes, one's obviously better than the other. But Jesus fucking Christ, I hope you don't settle for what we have and put your name behind someone that you don't fully trust because of their blatant actions.
Trump and Vance have been accused of recently of being really racist, especially, Ohio, right? The eating the dogs, the Haitian community.
Racist if it's true.
No, but it's not true. That's the thing.
No.
It's not true.
No, it's not true that because people have come out and said that they're catching dogs on the front of people's homes and they saw with their own squad. Now, regardless of I don't know what they were saying about the
Haitian community.
No, about the city council guy or whatever that said that wasn't true, right? Anyone can say that it wasn't true if they didn't hear about it. We saw it all over social media, so I don't think that's racist. But I'm so tired of the racism. I believe the Democrats are obsessed with race. Just leave it alone. Trump wants the economy better and he wants everyone to make
if J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are attacking the Haitian community, which is a black community, accusing them of eating their pets, so you think that's true? That
it is a known fact that in the Haitian culture, that's what I've spoken to.
Wait, that it's what? I'm sorry.
That some Haitian people eat cats and
but like other people's pets, like we know, like.
Sure, I'm not in Springfield.
Okay, well, listen, I'm not gonna change your mind on that one. All right, let me ask you this.
Are you gonna ask me a question and then talk over me, or are you gonna let me talk?
No, I'll let you talk.
Okay.
Sure, you tell me. Go ahead.
So that is not racist when something is true and people are saying it online. They just so happen to be Haitian, so we're like, oh, that's racist. But if they're actually eating cats, how is that racist? It has nothing to do with their color.
But because it's online, it doesn't make it true, right? Anybody can post anything online.
Have that argument, right? But if people are saying, hey, I had a cat, and I saw my cat was dead, hanging from someone's house, right? Then that is them seeing their own cat. I know my own pets.
But right? does it necessarily mean that it's the Haitian community that is doing it?
But if there are Haitian migrants that are there eating cats, and we know that is a part of Haitian culture, right? It's not every Haitian.
But do we know? But do we know that? I mean, we don't. I mean, I don't. I've never seen any proof, and that's where I'm stuck here. You know.
I've never seen any proof of God, but love God. Pray to God every day.
Okay, moving.
That person, that lady, said that her cat was missing and that she saw her cat Haitian migrant before. That's what she said.
But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, it was a Haitian migrant, just for the sake of the argument. That did that. The conversation that is being had largely from J.D. Vance and Donald Trump, it's the entire Haitian community that is doing it, which is
generalities. We're not speaking about every single person.
But we are, you are, I am, they are.
Liberals are stupid enough to think that. Don't do that,
okay,
right? Well, if you know it's a part of Haitian culture, which we know it's a part of Haitian culture, correct? Do you know that's a part of Haitian culture?
I did not know that.
Okay, so then do your research.
เขาถามว่าเป็นเพศอะไรคุณตอบได้ใช่ไหมใช่ค่ะตอบได้ transgender
อ๋อ
Yo, like when did you make the transition แบบว่าแบบเราเริ่มที่จะเปลี่ยนตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่ครับ
ตั้งแต่เด็กๆตั้งแต่จำความได้
เหรอเราอายุประมาณเท่าไหร่กี่ขวบ
ประมาณ4-5 ขวบได้
Okay
ใช่
Yo so she said she started her journey ever since she was like 4 or 5
Oh okay
Yeah man
Bro what the fuck bro
Some crazy stuff.
Is that a snake
Thai Australia
So I'm trying to get celebrity reactions to what's going on with the Palestinians and Israelis right now.
Let me just tell you, if New Jersey were firing rockets into New York, we would wipe them out. I am so bored. If we heard they were digging tunnels from New Jersey to New York, we would get rid of Jersey. So I don't want to hear anymore. Oh, we'll do a partial truce. The Palestinians, you cannot throw rockets and expect people not to defend themselves.
What about the civilian casualty rate?
Then don't put your goddamn things in private homes. I'm sorry. Don't you dare put weapon stashes in private homes and then we say get out. Of course we're gonna do it.
The response normally is where are the civilians supposed to go?
I don't care. They started it. You're all insane. They started it. What are you all saying? They started it. The Israelis did not throw their for months this has been going on.
How do you resolve
What are you
it?
supposed to do?
How do you resolve
it? How do I
it?
know? Because I have been over there. That's how I know. And I wish the world would know. And BBC should be ashamed of themselves. And CNN should be ashamed of themselves. And everybody, stop it already.
You know, like Dwight Howard tweeted, Free Palestine, took it back. Selena Gomez tweeted a pro-Gaza.
Oh, Selena Gomez. Oh, yeah, that college grad.
All right, Joan, thank you.
Joan, thank you so much. Well, if Selena said that.
Then Rihanna has to take it back.
Tell her, let's see if she can spell Palestinian.
I'll ask her right now. We love you, Joan.
Thanks, Joan. Have a great day.
Look at now. Oh, the star of Is It Good? I can't hear any of that. I love him though. He's so talented, and his suit is amazing.
Oh my God, Dylan O'Brien from Teen Wolf.
Oh that's
God.
right.
I love Dylan. No, Dylan, listen.
I remember, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's so good.
Looking so good. And he's on a new movie right now.
Yes, he is.
I can't remember what it's called. It's called Is It Good or Is It Something?
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
It's like a...
Yes, it's coming out.
Oh, it's out now. Anyway, the point is, they look great. Maybe they'll come and talk to us. Good grief. Maybe we can get one of the police officers to come over and talk to us.
Back in the hot seat again. I got to talk about these girls. And my whole thing is this. I'm going to say you did it. If you did it. If you didn't do it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about nothing if you didn't do it. Now, if you a husband and you did it and you didn't say you did it, but I know you did it, I'm going to say you did it. Because I know you did it, okay? And please understand this, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. If you say some shit about my man, do you think I'm not going to say some real shit about yours? If you lie on my man, do you think I don't know? Anything that's out there, I know it. Because they bringing it to me. The people. I'm in them streets. So if you don't want me to say nothing, leave my man up out of this here, baby. Because y'all know how I am. Y'all know I've been doing this shit a long time. It ain't new. I don't like the fact that they gonna say some shit about Dr. Damon. They said some shit. Every year they trying to tarnish that man's name. Don't you do that. The problem is with this is, I'ma just say it. Listen, can I say it? I can say it.
Nope.
Even if he did, I'm Cardi B, bitch. I'm gonna go back to my man. You know what I'm saying? And did, and gonna do. Ain't gonna go, don't do. Y'all ain't stopping shit over here. I don't know what y'all trying to do. You must want me to say something about you. That's what you want. Because, Mackenzie, should I do it or should I not do it? Because if they say something about my man, right, they must want me to say something about theirs, right? Because that's why they did it. You right, girl. See, I like her. You think it's fair? You think it's fair?
I don't know what I missed. I can't.
No, you gonna agree with me.
Whatever Dr. Heavenly said.
That's right. That's right. Listen. So, I'm going to say this. Y'all don't get mad at me. Because y'all started this shit, okay? And listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. I ain't got no problem with no Phaedra Parks. I love her. She's good people. Now, leave her alone now. I ain't got nothing to do with it, honey. Phaedra, I love you, girl. Okay? You ain't over here no more, so I'm going to leave you alone. Ain't no need me with you no more because you ain't here. But that other bitch. I can't give away who it is. I'm not going to tell the people. But that other bitch, she know who she is. She know who she is. I ain't got to say her name. She know who she is. Y'all know who she is, right? Hey, y'all, what's going on? The people say, what's it, Toya? All I'm going to say about it is, this is all I'm going to say about it, and I'm going to leave it alone. Anybody on my Instagram that's popping they freaking teeth out and they under 70 is a damn shame and need to come see me at Smile the Dr. Heaven. Ain't no way y'all should be taking y'all dentures out on Instagram. Not when I got what I got over here. And you got what you got. As long as you got it, listen, I'm going to just stop. I'm going to stop. But my whole thing is if you come back here for your job, I'm going to help you get it. I'm going to help you. Ain't that good, Mackenzie? I'm going to come help you get it. You want it, right? Come get it. I got it for you. Here it is. Here it is.
Do it because the liberal left won't let them do it. The liberal left wants to destroy them, and they want to destroy our country. You know, if you had one day, like one real rough, nasty day with the drugstores as an example, but they have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day. Mike, would you say, he's right here, it's a chain of events that's so bad. One rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately. End immediately. You know, it'll end immediately. Crooked Joe Biden.
So now it's go time. It's time to put out the fucking album. Drop a lot of music. I haven't dropped a lot of things. I have to take accountability for my own self. I have let a lot of the critiques and the social medias and all that stuff, I have let that shit get in my head for a very long time, to the point that it has made me insecure with my own work, with my own accent, with my own self, with my own attitude. Like, it got to the point that some people that are close to me be like, yo, I don't even know you anymore. Like, it's like, this has never been you. When have you cared? When have you cared to do this? When have you cared to say that? When have you cared to drop shit? Like, when have you cared about having an accent in your music? When have you cared about this? A lot of people be like, oh, it's your kids. She's been delaying herself for the kids. And it's never really my kids. I have to take accountability that it's myself. And I have to be more confident in myself. And I have to see for myself what other people see in me. And I know my fans tell me this all the time. I know my family tell me this all the time. I know my ex-baby daddy used to tell me this all the time. But I was just so stuck in my head, because I do feel like like the internet for a long time, I feel like that shit really traumatized me. And I went for a long time with the internet traumatizing me. And not getting like therapy for it. I just felt like, oh, I really let the internet like defeat my mind. But that's not happening no more. And Akademiks said 2025 new music. Who said 2025? Why is it not 2024? I'll talk to you later, Akademiks. Hit me up or something.
I'm not banned from LA, bro. I wish somebody would. I swear to God, I'm gonna go to LA. Nobody's gonna do shit to me. I promise you, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, you think I'm scared of LA? What? I lived in LA for years and years and years. I'm not banned from LA. Fuck that old ass mother that podcast, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you. Well, not me, but I'm gonna have security smack the fuck out of you. Not me. I don't, you know, but I'm gonna have security smack the fuck out of you and beat your ass. It's that simple, bro.
I love all the Crips and Bloods in LA. Everybody's good. Kendrick people have no beef. Okay. Good Kid, Mad City was a decent album.
Decent.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
Whatever, bro. Look, you guys know how I feel about the music. Whatever. If an old head is really that mad because I'm choosing sides, whatever, bro. You're like 50 years old. I don't know. Go start a family. Go do some shit. Go play poker or chess. You're old. All right, get off the internet shit. It's not for you, buddy. All right, Aiden updates. Guys, I've been talking to people from LA. I'm actually coming to LA in about probably like a couple weeks. Don't put GG's in the chat. Probably coming in a couple weeks. Gonna probably do some horror night streams. Gonna go around, do a couple podcasts, stuff like that. So, but I do want to clarify and take a step back and really, in the moment, obviously, I was talking crazy and shit. I'm not necessarily apologizing to people I was talking towards, but I do want to say one thing. LA is to not be fucked with. LA is a serious place, and I love LA. Seriously, I love LA. Now, I'm not folding. I still say fuck you to the people that were coming at me. Fuck you. But I'm not saying fuck you to all of LA, because I'm not even joking, bro. People that are in a certain amount of group, rappers, specifically the rapper you guys know I'm talking about, you guys like to pedestal a bunch of these rappers. Bro, LA is deeper than that, bro. There's a lot of dangerous people out in LA. They don't even talk on the internet. They don't even have an internet. They don't even care about the internet. People don't talk on the internet. So I was never trying to disrespect LA. I love LA, bro.
Bro, reparations are for fucking retards, okay? Black people need to just stop being lazy. You're not gonna get a fucking handout, okay? We're not gonna give you your fucking reparations, because guess who's gonna have to pay for that shit? The middle class is gonna have to pay for it. Yes. Now, let's keep it 1,000. You niggas get your reparations. What you gonna do with it? You gonna buy a bunch of some Jordans, some fucking drugs, some weed. They're gonna buy some weed. Yeah. Yo, nigga. Yeah. What good, my? You gonna buy some Fendi. You gonna buy some bullshit.
Buy some guns.
You gonna buy some guns.
Rob niggas.
Yeah. Like, you niggas aren't gonna spend the money and invest.
Go back to jail.
Majority are gonna do criminal shit.
Yep, 100%.
Come on, man. Let's keep it $1 million. Let's keep it all the way $1 million.
Buy some rims. Oh yeah, look at that shit spin, nigga. Yeah, look at that shit spin.
Fucking stupid, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Niggas, man. The nigga shit, man. Oh, just give me a handout, bro, so I could go fucking do shit with it.
I tried being a nigga for like 6 months. That shit retarded, nigga. That shit retarded, bro. Yo, listen, man.
The big monkey chains and all that.
I tried that shit, nigga. That shit retarded. I tried to assimilate to these fuck niggas, man. That shit was ass, dog. Yo, nigga. Okay, I know I can't speak, but niggas be like, "What's good, bro? Yo, let's go, nigga." I was like, "What'd you say?" Like, you high on lean and shit.
Oh, like, yeah.
Yo, you want some? I'm like,
no.
No.
Niggas be mumbling and shit.
Bro, it's tough, man. Anyhow, it was fun.
Hey, man, fuck you niggas. You're not getting your reparations, okay, you stupid fucks? Like, it's not happening, all right? It's not fucking happening.
Production called me that day, and they said, okay, we have a scene with you and Drita, but she don't want you in her house. And I said, what? See, I don't even think, there's a thing called dirty production, and then there's just the reality, right? So I don't think they knew the depths of us. And
they were not dirty producing.
They were not dirty producing. So when they said that, hence I called her. I was like, this want me in her house? But yeah, because again, and we were together. Yeah. Like we knew about this. Like we're in these pitch meetings. We know that this, like her and I could have diminished it. Yeah. So it came out that she was doing a lot of things behind camera. She was going to the production behind camera, and we were playing it out. Yeah. And listen, I always say I'm too real for reality TV in a way, because I wear everything on my heart, my chest. It's like, and things don't come. I'm not calculated. Right. I don't sit home and come up with a playbook on how I'm going to handle this situation. Even today, I don't know. You guys asked me. Someone emailed me or asked me a question of what questions you want asked, and I don't answer that. Like whatever it is, it is. Like I'm just gonna say what it is. Right. And we'll go down that path, however it turns out. I don't know. And that was, I think, hence going back to when she first asked me, I think Drita had, she's very good at what she does. She knows how to play the audience. She knows how to work it. Yeah.
In the back, they called my name, but I'm still working out some different legalities or whatever about my contract and making sure, before I walk on here. A few more demands, just a slight few. So he's calling, and I'm hearing the weird he's saying, but I'm thinking like, he's not talking about me. Cause I haven't seen Bobby. I called him, I seen he was here, he didn't answer, that was that. I did call you one time. It's like, you called me one time. What do you think this is? I gotta blow you up? Who the fuck done gassed you into thinking that you're this mega, like you're weird? So the first time being weird, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cause we was going out. So I was gonna invite him, you get what I'm saying? Out or whatever. You called me, I didn't answer, I called you back, you didn't answer. That was that. So this is my first time seeing you. So as soon as you walk up to me, you say, you got all that stuff done to your face. You got fillers. You got, like, mind you, I'm about to walk on a stage with a bunch of who don't like me already. You don't know who's who. You don't know what the they finna try. You get what I'm saying? So it's just already, that's not my spirit in general. Like, I wasn't in a bad mood at all. Like, we in the dressing room kicking shit, having fun. I got this shit. I'll put the videos up on what type of mood I was in. You get what I'm saying? So me coming out there, it's cameras all around. All the cameras followed him or whatever from, y'all already on set. Y'all already started. You're supposed to be out there being a hype man, but you make your way back here to, you get what I'm saying, try to get underneath my skin. Not gonna happen. So I'm like, Bobby, I posted what I got. This is skincare. You need everything. You need to take notes, get your pen and pad, jot this shit down. You need every bit of it, because underneath that makeup, I see every pore, and you look a mess, ultimately. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't have gave it to you like that if you didn't come at me crazy. But since I see you coming at me crazy, I see you high, you on your one. So here's what it is. This is what.
You know what? It's a damn shame that y'all people are just so caught up on nothing. Like, you're really caught up on absolutely nothing. You nosy, you don't have shit. Nowadays, it's a okay thing to be on welfare, food stamps, housing, fucking, what y'all get? Education, health, housing. I would be a lazy ass nobody bitch too. Because that's all the fuck you are. Yes, a bunch of nobody ass bitches. And that's the motherfucking truth. You will never have nothing. And that's all the fuck I'm saying. I just can't be involved with and be around that type of shit. I just don't want to. I don't give a fuck we friends or not. You not upgrading yourself. You're not trying to get a business. You're not doing a non-profit. You ain't doing shit. What we doing?
I feel like I started the whole veneers thing. My veneers were done by Dr. Deborah King in Atlanta, Georgia, at what is it called, Reconstructive Dentistry or something like that. Something like that. Anyway, Dr. Deborah King's office in Atlanta. Back then, when I did my teeth like 12 years ago, like, it was super expensive. Yes, now, you know, people are getting these things for a whole lot less. We paid a fortune for our veneers. So, but I feel like I started the whole veneers thing. I did it years ago on Housewives, so I sure had a big hand in it. So all the dentists out there, y'all need to throw me a teeth. If I ever need one, y'all need to throw me a tooth. Not a teeth, a tooth. Oh, she said, I'm glad you're walking in your purpose. You know, I'm trying to walk in my purpose. It takes a lot to do that. So I'm trying.
Cousins, while on the way to get my Dolce & Gabbana fashion show tickets, I ran into the icon Naomi Campbell.
No, we can't take a picture.
I can't. I have to run to the hospital.
Oh, so okay. Nice to meet you, though.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, she had to go to the hospital. You can't be mad at that. That was the Naomi Campbell.
Time is up. Okay, let's talk about the order. We the People versus Sean Diddy Combs, Sean John Combs, Sean Love, Puff Daddy, Diddy, P Diddy. Absolutely no Diddy take all the dicks. Combs, P Diddy, and the P stands for pussy boy. Your dick taking ass is being charged with rape, racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, and corrosion, transportation to engage in prostitution, drugging hoes, pimping bitches, masturbating while your hoes was getting fucked to death, aka to smithereens, filming your hoes getting smashed to smithereens, ooh, pretending to like women with hard dick is what you truly desire, ooh, ripping niggas' asshole apart, turning out the children, making your bitches get fucked so long that they needed an IV drip to recover. I said, damn. Not dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Not coming clean at first in the first fucking place. Not remaining straight, gaggled as an arrow, you crooked as a letter Z. Apologizing knowing damn well you didn't mean the fucking apology because you meant everything it is. Stealing pussy and bussy from all your victims. Taking niggas shopping and then fucking niggas to death. Turning niggas out for record deals. Blackmail. Looking dumber than a motherfucker because we know you did it. Thinking that nobody could take your pride. Ooh, thinking that nobody could take your pride. Thinking that nobody could hold you down. Oh no, a gag order, but the Fed showed you otherwise. Child, that gag me. About to get killed in prison for a badge of honor. Lying and drugging hoes like Cardi B used to do, but instead of stuffing bottles in your pussy, you was stuffing dicks in niggas' ass. Oh, baby. Child, beating bitches for not fucking you right with a strap. I said, did it? Getting shine sent to prison knowing damn well you shot that woman in the face. Having J-Ho hide your pistol in her big, deep, wide-ass pussy. And that's why being ran for the hill. Slutting out your twins and turning out your fucking boy. Diddy, girl. Still traumatizing your victims to this day. Shitting on bitches and pissing on hoes. Gag or to being hot and heated because a white pimp stole your hoe. Being a down low freaky motherfucker. Holding orgies and freak-offs at your house and getting caught. Losing that $100 million case to a nigga whose ass you took in jail. Trying to damn near give up everything you own for freedom and a breath of fresh air, but it isn't working. Child, not being willing to drop your drawers for the real niggas in jail, but stole the drawers from the fuck niggas out here in these streets. Trying to fuck one of the feds, but got caught doing that too, and they put that in the indictment. Now you're shy and bashful, huh? You don't want to fuck them niggas in jail, but they gonna fuck you, child. Making niggas suck dick for beats. Stealing niggas motherfucking beats and taking the credit for it. Being scared because you're about to be everyone's bottom bitch after they pass you around like you did all your hoes from 2008, gag or till 2024. Being used to telling Meek Mills, Carisha, Cassie, and many other niggas to take that gag order. But now you're acting like you can't take it anymore and you can't take that hard dick that's coming in your cell at night. Being a puss-ass nigga scared and looking fucked up, gag order, and being locked up and locking up your ass cheeks and staring at the ground when you're walking because the inmates already done hollered, new fish on the floor. Being scared because you ain't got no fucking security no more. Knowing that the COs ain't your friend and they gonna unlock them prison doors. Child, and them niggas gonna knock your fucking lights out, gag order, like you did Cassie, and fuck you to death, gag order, like you did Cassie, while she was waiting on the elevator that was coming, gag order, from the 5th floor to take her up to the penthouse. No, downstairs out the back door running from you, gag order, because she couldn't take it anymore. Not burning the tapes, not throwing away your fucking phone. All the tens of thousands of bottles of KY jelly and baby oil that you stocked and supplied at your orgy house, at your orgy parties, at your house, gag order, like a goddamn fool. Fucking everyone's life up, including your own, gag order. Offering up your home, your mammy's home, her pussy, your kids' pussy and pussy, cars and jewelry, and just being tired and motherfucking through and can't take it anymore because it's over now. Let's talk about it all. Absolutely no, did I told you this was a special victims unit. We had a whole lot of shit on you. Yes, diddy, girl. You had all those thousands of bottles of lube and all that baby oil in your house.
Do you all not know that Trump has Velcro pants? And you remember they was talking about a little while ago about his scent, his smell? Because he pisses on himself. He wears men depends, y'all. He wears men depends. I got it straight from a source, okay? Can't tell you where I got it from, but that's how I know everybody's business.
I told her, I said, rob my son of all his clout. That's how you get your money back. Don't open your legs, running around here playing with Jaden. Don't do all that. Get the clout. Get where you going. Use the clout. Exchange that coochie for the clout. Coochie for the clout, clout for the coochie. I told her in the interview, y'all. Didn't I tell her? I said, rob my son because they've been down for a long time. You don't want to go back and forth with that. Go ahead and get your bag, get your mama straight, get your family straight, get your situation straight. I gave her the whole gift. Didn't never get a thank you. All I get is all her fans like, you just jealous. Who you think paid for the fingernails and the toenails in the suitcase to pack her shit in the first day? That don't sound like nobody jealous. Jealous would have been like, oh, I don't know where she at. She sleep. Can y'all call her phone? Leave me alone. Hell no, that was me bamming on that door. They in there butt naked. I'm bamming on the door. Hey. Fuck y'all doing in there? That people calling for some money. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right, jealous or what?
Let me break something down to you, Hector. Don't tell no motherfucking lies, bitch. I beat your motherfucking ass like the fuck I said I was. I said I was coming to LA and whoop your motherfucking ass for playing games with me and my motherfucking daughter. So now fragment foot. Bullet fragment foot, bitch. Bullet fragment, bitch. She a bullet fragment, bitch. Now listen here, ho. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that, a diss or piss? Said it was his, I said piss. My fans called it piss. Yo nigga, bitch, said all that shit about you, ho. Yo ex-nigga that just was around you all y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth when this man was a 15-year-old child. You bringing up 30-year-old teeth because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, you know, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on your, I said, lied on her, hey, sexy red, she done lied, she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, she said she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, and then she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, cause she got blogs all up her stupid doofy self ass, every press, I said no well, I don't give up, and then she tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama, lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. But you will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through bird ass, bum ass bitch. Broke bitch. You broke bitch. Tell them the truth, bitch. Y'all want it, Roman? Lied on her dead mama, lied on her dead mama. Right after the funeral, she on her dead mama. I said, lied on her dead mama.
The type that disrespects the bum on. What do you think when you look in the mirror and get dressed?
I think I am the moment, Dom. That's like a personal inside joke with my fans. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But for me, it's a lifestyle. I'm not just selling myself. I'm selling a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't get these moments back.
I'm passing the phone to somebody that I met on Twitter and I can't get rid of.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who thinks she is eating the girls when she's just being messy.
I'm passing the phone to someone who I met in April who wasn't married, but now she's married.
I'm passing the phone to someone who maybe needs Ozempic.
Me? I'm passing the phone. No, bitch. See, I didn't tell them. So wait, I'm passing the phone to somebody who I met in April who wouldn't have no who didn't have a man at all, and now all of a sudden she's married, and he was supposed to be a virgin, and now they fuck every day, and it's just a long story. Bitch,
proceeded to look at Dia like she was crazy. I can't make this stuff up. This is why, no, you can't come to the club with me. No, you guys can't jump in my black trucks. No, you can't bring a +1 around me. I don't know a motherfucker. Keep them the fuck away from me. So, D, since you're in here right now, we're going to start with you. Because you brought this kid who's on Facebook around me. I don't know this kid, okay? He was around for like a month back in 2020 or something. He would come around. He would ask me to hire him because he was doing some type of fraud, fake checks, going into the Bank of America's and he didn't want
to change his life around. And that's what he came to me saying too. I let him rent my cars and all that. He crashed my Mercedes Benz and he ran off from LA and moved to fucking wherever he moved to. He's full of shit, bro. He's a lame. He's full of shit. He's a liar. Don't want to do drugs.
But how did you meet him? I just want to get the story clear.
So you met him through
Tatty Fly Sky.
You met him through Tatty Fly Sky.
Yeah, that's like a cousin or something.
Okay, so he came around, and you were like, "Nah, he's new. He's from New York. He's from upstate New York. He needs a job, right?" So every time he came around me was during my bookings at
clubs and gay clubs and fucking Houston. He was around when I was around, but he's so weird because he didn't post no videos of me, but posted videos of you. Like
because I'm the cloud.
Yeah, I know.
The cloud. I get it. And as baddies keeps growing, and as new seasons keep dropping, and as little beefs between us baddies go, so I guess he's Diamond the Body's friend. I don't really know, and I don't really give a fuck. Your story's cap. You're fucking cap. You came around multiple times, yes, because you were Chef D's friend, aka boyfriend.
That's the only reason why he was around.
So here he is, period, in the kitchen with Biggie. She's a fucking troublemaker.
That wasn't the intro. The intro goes, ready, hold on. What's up, it's Biggie.
What's up, it's Meatball.
And we finna cook for y'all.
Not none of y'all bitches, we finna cook for ourselves, period. Ain't nothing.
Period.
I just start lying, we're not cooking for no bitches.
But why you being mean this to me?
Because I'm just saying, why are we cooking for them bitches?
We cooking for y'all, but we're not gonna share with them bitches. Oh, see? Now Natalie's here.
Oh my
So
God.
on our segment of cooking shit that we're not gonna share with these bitches, we're gonna share with Natalie.
No, we ain't sharing with that bitch either. Sign up.
Oh, they got, I thought it was some dessert. We got GC with crackers.
Now, you asked me about Ozempic shame. Here's what I want to say to that real quick. We gotta stop giving that energy. It's a distraction, it's a game. Chronic disease is going up in this country at an unprecedented pace, whether it's autoimmune conditions, infertility, early onset cancer diagnoses, autism with our kids. Like, this is a game, this is a distraction, this is not what we should be paying attention to. Disease does not happen in a silo. When you eat 10,000 chemicals that are on our food supply, I can sit here all day long and tell you, work out, eat better, move more, use common sense with your food choices, and I have. But there are 10,000 chemicals in our food that are poisoning us, literally making us sick, making us obese.
Right.
And they're impacting every aspect of our wellness, from your fertility to your endocrine system, which will impact your weight as well. So this whole Ozempic is not the answer, man. It's hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month. Forgive me, it's hundreds, if not over $1,000 a month.
Right.
It's got a host of crappy side effects. You plateau on it, and here's one for you to prove my point. Prime Therapeutics, which is one of the biggest pharmacy benefit managers for Blue Cross Blue Shield, just came out with a survey not too long back saying that 66% of the people that are put on Ozempic get off within the first year alone, and the reasons they cite are cost, plateau, side effect. This is not an answer.
But it's very popular, Ozempic, for whatever reason. Do you think that people who take it then should potentially be a bit ashamed of doing it that way instead of the natural
no shame.
way?
It's not about shame. It's about educating people to get pissed off about the things, the ways in which your psychology is being exploited. You're depressed, you're sad, oh, here's a donut, here's a taco. Like, we're surrounded by ubiquitous cues to eat all the time. The food's very addictive and designed to be that way. Like, there's just a lot of things working against Americans. This has nothing to do with shame. It's about giving people the facts. And they're always trying to obscure it and hide it and lie about it. And people like myself who talk about it, we're anti-science, we're fat shamers,
Right.
we're Ozempic shamers, we're racists, we're whatever. It's like we just did this whole thing in DC on the Capitol, and it was myself and MDs from Harvard, Stanford, Johns Hopkins, a host of other health advocates. And The Atlantic wrote about it and called it MAGA meets woo-hoo. First of all, if Stanford, Harvard, and Johns Hopkins are woo-woo, sign me up. Sign me up. I'm in. And second, there's no political affiliation whatsoever. And if you care about your health, you should be pissed that they're trying to make this partisan. This has nothing to do with politics.
Oh, what you pulling out the for? Oh, this is just my man. He's calling.
Oh, you gotta answer that.
It's okay. Me and my man, we really locked in. He'll just sit here and listen to my convo, but I gotta, I gotta wait. I gotta click the 0 and all that good stuff.
Okay, yeah. Do you?
This is ghetto. This is so ghetto. I'm so sorry, lady.
Anyways, my question was,
it's so funny that
I got my man on my phone case. If you want to zoom in on that, this is my favorite pic of him.
Period. I do. Everybody got their favorite pic of their man.
Hello, Jeffrey.
What's your favorite pic? Go ahead.
I was just
they want to see that man.
I do got my favorite picture though, but
I can't wait to see you with this man outside.
Girl, I don't know.
Love you.
You literally told me you're a full-time UCLA student, but you're not enrolled in UCLA.
How much do you want to bet?
Okay, we can bet right now. Watch this. I'm going to send an email to your UCLA email address, and it's about to either get undelivered or bounce back. We can test this out right now. Here, go ahead, pop in your UCLA email address. I'm obviously not going to expose your email address, but I am going to just explain the nature of your email address. So her email address reads, you said .com?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so now this is how we know she's lying. We're going to have to make a clip of this. I asked her for her UCLA email address. Everyone who's went to any university, especially the UC system, which is where I went, you know that email addresses don't end in .com for students. What do they end in? .edu. Bingo. Bang, bang. They end in .edu. So she has now been officially busted as lying about being a student.
Do I ever get tired of being famous? If I'm going to be honest, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if I have a severe case of imposter syndrome. I don't feel like I'm famous. I'm quite out of touch with reality when it comes to that. And I don't really realize until I am out and, you know, and being bombarded and stuff. And I love you guys. Like, I love fans and everything like that. And I don't mind. Like, when people come to ask me for a picture, 9 times out of 10, I take it unless I just look like beat down. But the only thing that gets under my skin sometimes is like when people film you without your permission, or they think that you don't see them filming. It kind of like makes you feel like a zoo animal sometimes. But I tell myself that I'm grateful because I get to do what I love, and I'm grateful that I have people who support me. And the thing that scares me sometimes is that I know that I have so much more where I want to grow when it comes to my career and like the levels, you know, like I just want it to continue climbing. So sometimes I think about, you know, it'll only get worse, you know, with more blessings and stuff. And I just have to remind myself of that. And it's okay. You know, people just realize that I'm very like quirky. Like the biggest thing people say when they see me in person is, wow, you're so much nicer and prettier in person. So, I mean, I take that as a compliment. I don't want somebody to say, wow, you're so much prettier in your pictures.
What's poppin', Instagram? 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 What's poppin', you guys? What's poppin', Instagram?
People want to know. People want to know. Just a little song. You don't have to go too deep.
You know what? We won't go too deep, but I would say I am very, very happy this season. Last season was very tough for me. I think the girls did not like how they looked and how they presented themselves, and I got to tell you, they corrected themselves in a big way. Shouts out to the girls of Married to Medicine.
Oh, that's good. So are
guys building your relationship?
Yes, we are reestablishing our relationships. Yes.
I
love that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy that it's happening.
I just got off the phone with Jim Bellino, and he gave me the info on what Tamara did. And then I got a bunch of DMs also saying, she's a liability. Tamara Judge needs to be sued. I need to sue Tamara Judge. Vicky needs to sue Tamara Judge. And Gretchen needs to sue Tamara Judge. We all need to come together and sue her. She said, I suck dick for money on the show, not once, but multiple times. That is not true. It's slander, and it's disgusting that she gets to come and say I do a sex train and all these things. That is a lie. We all need to come together and file a class action lawsuit against Tamara Judge because they allow her to go and spread rumors. And you know what? We need to take her down. We need to take that evil bitch down.
I asked you to come on tonight and look glamorous, and look what you showed up in. I am another simple dress, Betty.
Oh, well, I would like to say you look lovely, but unfortunately...
You can't see probably that far anymore.
No, I'm a cover girl.
I'm surprised.
If you say you are. If you dare say who's that other man on the cover, I will never.
It's funny because people wanted me topless, but I said no.
And weren't you? I think it's so hard to tell.
I bet you'd be funny on a date if you ever have one.
To go to a thing for the new show starting. They had a big cocktail party last night for all the brass of Orion and Filmways are merging.
They know me too.
They all do.
I'm so glad I'm married. Because nothing happens. You don't have to worry. I could be dead. He couldn't identify the body at this point. You know.
Shouldn't you tattoo something across your chest? Well, no, maybe there wouldn't be room.
Bitch, where's your food stamp card? Bitch, I heard you in motherfucking need, bitch. Bitch, that bitch is over, but bitch, guess what? I'm eating right now, ho, we up. Fuck that child support. Fuck that fat back bitch, too. Bitch, fuck that big fat back, K-leg, knock knee, kickstand, walking ass, slew-footed, penguin shape. Girl, don't play with me, ho. Bring that bitch to the motherfucking stage and this Ozempic ass taking sister. Cause bitch, you already know I found the motherfucking needles in that bitch refrigerator. That's why that bitch is mad. I heard he been on silent mode. Get that bitch to the front of the...
I thought you was lining shit up. How you get your tooth knocked out?
Oh, she gonna be funny.
I'm just too cute.
I'm
too pretty.
That's how.
Too pretty.
What you been scared to do? Yeah, that's how.
I mean, especially when Biggie slapped the dicks out your mouth and you ain't get your lip back, sister.
Far from having dicks in my mouth.
Okay, well, no shade. You trying to troll Diamond, but she getting the feel.
Dog. Money long, baby.
Girl, you saw
money on the head.
They not getting me. I'm about to leave. She gotta
I
go.
put money on motherfuckers' heads for real. I'm a different kind of breed.
Your ESPN contract,
yes, sir,
is what we're told up next year. And the word on the street is that you want something in the range of $100 million for 5 years.
Right.
True?
I'm not getting specific as it pertains to numbers because only a fool discusses his own negotiations while negotiating. I would ask respectfully, pay attention to the industry, see what people are getting paid, see how much money they're making and what they're bringing to the table. Dak Prescott just signed a contract for $240 million. He's making $60 million a year. He made sure to get...
I know, he's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
Who has won 2 playoff games in 8 years. I've been number 1 for 12. I'm sorry. In our respective industries, I win. And I'm fully aware of what I'm worth. And I will never apologize to that for anybody.
Yo, when I tell you these niggas ain't shit, please believe me.
They gon' fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy. Good for nothing, low down dirty dog. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised a bitch. I'm going out. Side, cause it's hot out. You was playing games. You on timeout. Where them fine niggas? I'm trying to find niggas. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind niggas. Yo, when I tell you, Nick, the narcissism is all-time high. And you know what's so crazy? I really be feeling like when people be saying like narcissist, niggas is narcissists and everything, I be like, do y'all even know what that word mean? But now I really do see what's a fucking narcissist. You know what's so crazy? I find it so crazy, right? You know what I find so crazy? That a nigga think that they could just buy a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love me shit, but you can buy me no more, motherfucker. And it's so crazy that a nigga think that that's enough. It's not enough, honey. It's just not enough. And you know what's so funny too? I find it funny that niggas think that they could fuck on anything. But when I start talking to niggas, you want to threaten me with taking shit that I fucking work my ass off for. You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games too. We're going to play them games too. Since you want to fucking threaten me, talking about you want to take my shit? You want to take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Move on. Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging pussy, right? Now we're going to court war, right? And I told you, get off my phone.
Let's get your photo.
Thank you. Wait, I don't want my jacket on.
Are you coming to Club Katie tomorrow?
Yes,
bitch!
Wait, don't get in her photo. She drove all the time. Can we please have a photo with you?
Can you get us? Please,
Miss Katie. Oh, thank you.
I got family in Detroit. I got family in Detroit. My daughter, all my niggas' family, my husband's family from Detroit. Yeah. What up, though? Yeah, what up, though? That's the funny shit. That I really run the city, but I be being nice. And living in LA, letting everybody eat off me, bitch. Fuck. Man's all the way from Cleveland to Lansing.
Alcohol.
What I don't like is the fact that some of the supporters of that BGC, not even BGC, we ain't even gonna say BGC because it ain't even giving BGC, it's giving the Baddies franchise, okay? The Baddies supporters. What we're not going to do is sit up here and make it seem like every single bad girl that was affiliated with Natalie or whatever the case may be, Bad Girls Club, want to be a part of Baddies. Let's get that correct, okay? Because one thing about it, two things for sure, I never gave that I was geeking to be a part of Baddies. Never. If you really want to know the real truth and the story behind what happened between Baddies and let's talk about it. Back in 2020, when Natalie asked me to be a part of Baddies, the first season, I declined. I was going through a real bad depression in my life, and it wasn't given that I was getting ready to get on TV and explode myself for a couple of views. Now, back in the day, me and Natalie used to be close. It wasn't given like best friends close, but it was given very much. She used to support my music, and I used to, have conversations with her in the DMs, and we would be cool. We was following each other. Yeah. The reason why I declined to go on Baddies the first season was because I was going through the depression. 2018, And 2020, I suffered from a real bad manic episode that went viral. I posted myself on the internet when I lost a hell of a lot of weight, and I was really going through a dark period in my life. Back then, when I was going through that whole depression state and I went through that manic episode, Natalie knew about it. I'm not going to say that she didn't care about it, but Natalie definitely knew that I was going through a bad period in time because I was going viral, and I'm not sure if that was the reason why she reached out to me. I don't know. Only her and God know about that. Baddie season came out, I guess, with Sway and Krishan rocking them and all of them on there. I declined that one also. I wasn't getting ready to keep asking my supporters to go tag Zeus, tag her, tag this, tag that, just to be a part of a show. I'm sorry, I'm just not that type of female. I'm not geeking to be on no television show, and I'm very comfortable with where I am in life right now. And the last season, which was, I guess, when she came to DC, and it was the whole West Coast, East, shit, I said West Coast, bitch, that's Kylie. East Coast thing. Yeah, I only reached out to Natalie because the supporters kept asking me, Taylon, like, we need you to be on there, like, please, like, you know, I know you and Natalie had y'all little conversation, just talk to her and see what's going on, we really want to see you. So I'm like, all right, me and Natalie spoke about, you know, oh, are you ready, you know, are the girls good, will anybody be watching the girls, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. If you need me to come out there, I'm gonna come out there because my supporters want me to come out there. And she was like, yeah, you know, are you ready? Because we getting the girls together. Just send me your YouTube situation. I guess all your clips off of YouTube. I sent her all my clips off of YouTube. She was like, all right, yeah, we gonna get in touch with you. All right, I left that shit alone. Went back to my line. So I guess some weeks had went past, like a week. I believe like a week or two. I'm not sure of the timeline, but some days had went past, and then I was on the internet and I seen that, you know, she already had the cast chosen. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'm not geeking off of that. So I had sent her a text. I was like, you know, Natalie, you could have just told me that you had the cast ready, but you know, I wish y'all all the best with y'all cast, and I left it alone. I said thank you for the opportunity, some shit like that, and I left it. Not that, oh, us bad girls just want to just like tear her name apart and make her look this certain type of way. No, she's already made herself look this way. And the difference between what people not understanding is Bad Girls Club was a little raunchy, but it's giving very much like Natalie is a boss. That's one thing that I can give her. She know how to get to her bag. That's one thing I'm going to give her credit for. And if you wanted to do baddies the right way, you could have. All that I be saying, because I don't subscribe to Zeus. I don't watch Zeus. I don't know nothing about Zeus outside of what I see when the girls be tweeting it. You having them girls at them auditions, first of all, they say that you have them waiting outside for hours and hours and hours. When you do come, you just be acting like you just this bitch. When you do come, it's like it's giving, you want these girls to punch each other in the face for no fucking reason. You want these girls to kiss each other, show their titties, do all this degrading shit. And it's giving very much like, I'm mad for y'all. I'm not against y'all. If anything, I'm mad because it's like, damn, like, even though Bad Girls Club was not the best, it was not like that. And I don't know nothing about what people talk about, oh, sexual assault and all that other shit. I don't got nothing to do with that. That ain't nothing that I'm putting my name with. Ask the girls that it happened to, and they can be able to explain their situation. And my condolences go out to them if that did happen. All I know is I didn't have to go audition and do all that extra shit. I don't know if they did auditions, but to my knowledge, I don't think that the auditions went down like that because the producers very much was not playing that shit. Okay? Because guess what? It was called a liability. That's the difference between being on an app and on a television show. When you're on a worldwide television show, it's certain shit that the network is not going to allow. When you're on the app, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Okay? But let's be real. It's giving very much degrading our race. That's what I'm pissed about. And that's what I speak about that Natalie do not like. It's giving very much, let's get a bunch of black African American girls and play on them. That's what it's giving. It's giving very much, let's play on the black community since we know they love a little good entertainment. Oh, they gonna pay they $5.99 to watch this drama. Because that's how they're making their bag. It's giving very much sell your soul and your identity. To the fact that you got them girls going on there and y'all just got them doing anything for a fucking ticket, that all they gonna do is just carry that shit home with them and put it on the motherfucking in the trash probably, because what else they gonna do with it, just to say, oh, they was on there? And yeah, I give it to you. Yeah, some of them girls, they do know better because they do watch it and they do see that you're not going to get picked. So I give you that. That is very much true. However, when you're being sold a lie, you feed into that. And some of the girls probably do go on there just to be seen, even if it's going to be on the app for them being seen on the auditions, in the auditions. So I get it. She may not be all the way the problem, but she's half of the problem.
Do you really feel like Nice Girls finished last?
So I do feel that way. And in your case, your wife did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Was that a stab?
No, that's what the song's about.
What is that?
That's what the song is about.
Oh. How did I
That's
get
what
this
the
stab?
song is about.
On face value, that was such a
No,
drop.
it is a petty cancer.
No.
Don't let it fool you. Don't.
Right now, you go down and you tell this photographer, love the place, do it now. Right now. Do it. Wait. Yes, now. There's nothing going on.
It's been said that Michael Jackson underwent plastic surgery to make himself look more like you.
I don't think so.
Is that true?
No, I don't think he has. No one's ever told me. He's never told me that. I don't think so.
But is it unnerving for you to have a young man that's undergone plastic surgery to make himself look like you?
Well, I don't think he's trying to look like me. I really don't. I think he wants to look like what he perceives as makes him feel happy about himself, you know? I don't think he's trying to look like me. I do think he's quite beautiful, though, by the way.
Some other famous housewives in Salt Lake City. Do you guys run into them at all?
I do a few of their hair. Yeah.
You do some of their hair?
Yeah. Okay. Funny story. So like 2-3 years ago, maybe, I own a hair salon. I was looking at my security cameras and Jen Shaw was eating pizza in my break room. I was like, what? So I like ran over there and like got to meet her and stuff because someone was doing her hair. But I do the new one, Brittany, who's going to be on. She's a friend of. I know Whitney really well. So yeah.
Have you guys run into Monica?
I'm friends with Monica.
Yeah, she is.
I love her. She's a little firecracker, that feisty girl, but
We enjoyed getting to know Monica. Yeah.
He seems Is she on here?
Yeah.
I haven't met any of them. I don't think.
I met one of them at an event, like an influencer.
2, 1. Receipts, crew, timelines, screenshots, fucking everything.
You got pepper, and you got the cinnamon, the Greek
Or
seasoning,
oregano.
all seasoning,
Oregano.
all seasoning. Oregano? Is it Greek? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
and
so.
you have oregano dress.
An olive, yes.
Okay, yep, you're doing it.
Saw her that Nene may be returning. Do you look forward to Nene returning if that would be a possibility for the Real Housewives of
That
Atlanta?
door is closed.
You think it's closed?
I mean, when you sue your employer, what do you expect to happen? It's like, listen.
That's the thing.
I mean, I don't understand why people think that's a possibility. I don't hate on it, on the idea of it, because I've been very vocal about the fact that I think she was great for the show. But in reality, how do you recover from suing your bosses? In the network and saying all the things that she said. I mean, I just don't know how you didn't just burn a bridge, you blew.
Sit and I wait.
You know what? When you're so,
I will say this: I am happy for you.
Good.
I am glad that you are living in your truth. That right there, we've been talking about for years, and for you to just be so happy and so vibrant, that right there is a blessing to be able to stand in that. That right there is what I believe in. That's what I talk about. That's what I envision. And so for that right there, I will say, have at it. And I love you. Like, I appreciate you coming out and verbally saying happy birthday to me this kind of way, because I damn sure ain't heard from you in months.
Okay, so you guys are both celebrities, and a lot of times the problem, that's why I'm not trying to say that much, is other people making shit worse and saying stuff. I think y'all needed this moment and to say what you have to say. At the end of the day,
I would say thank you, Queens, for allowing and making it happen, because I'm not sure how long it would have been. What it's been like, almost like since December or something, like half a year.
Baby, no more.
He's here now, and
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all. Y'all don't know shit at all. She do, you do, you do.
Well, on this
awkward. Okay, weirdest fucking surprise ever. Who knew that this surprise was gonna go all the way fucking left?
I'm appreciative. I thank you, and all of that.
There's clearly you're hurt, Brad. We appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
Right.
I'm trying to fake it or none of that. I'm not trying to do any of that. Oh yeah, I'm hurt.
No one's trying to make anything.
But you know what? I'm strong. I'm strong. It's all good. Whenever it comes back around, it comes back around. Because I got shit going on. She got shit going on. Y'all got shit going on. Shit is going on.
You know what? I will say this.
We shouldn't.
I'm actually, you know what? Sometimes you do need to have hard conversations.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes
a mistrial is appropriate, and I'm asking.
I can't figure out what it is. If it's disingenuous, if it is that, I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now, so I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful, but honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it. And I am sorry to say that, but this case is being made much more difficult for everybody because of the haphazard way in which it is being presented. I'm going to take a recess for a few minutes. I'll have a ruling when I get back.
Academics, it's dead ass 9 o'clock in the morning. You talking about you drunk, but what you doing on my page? You fat faggot. I told y'all, like, let me find out you on my page to get your morning wood off. Over here jacking off the Saucy Santana pictures, because how you found my page? How you on my story? Let's make it make sense. And who the fuck, how dare you ever, Silverback, bitch, you, Nickelback, quarterback, quarter pounder, bitch. Let me tell you something, Gorillas, though. I really don't know what your obsession is with gays and bitches, but you have a problem. I used to think maybe you wanted to fuck Carisha, but now it's just evident you want to be Carisha. You want a pussy so bad, and I keep telling y'all that. Your dick already little. All they gotta do is split it open and tuck it back. I know the doctor. You want a nimble? You want a nimble so we can get you a brand new pussy? But if you get a pussy, you ain't gonna be able to jack your dick into my pictures no more. So you gotta choose what. Let me know what we doing. I got you. You short sack of shit, gerbil face ass bitch. Imagine you being a straight nigga. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. You getting finger fucked to Saucy Santana. And you shake like Sister Tasha. Everybody know a drunk mind speak a sober tongue. You talking about it's 9 a.m. and you drunk. But you on my page? Hamster body. Turkey club, stack sandwich shaped ass. You keep on. We gonna come around out of New Jersey. We gonna put a stick up your ass and roll your ass around like a rotisserie. Bitch. Keep on. We gonna put your ass on the grill. Open your motherfucking mouth. Open up that ass and put an apple in it. Keep on, bitch. You fat faggot. Santana double cheeseburger, bitch. Like, what be wrong with you? Mind you, I been there and you started because you been really starting, but I just stopped arguing with you because it's clear now you're using me for clicks and views. But if you want to dance with the devil for a few dollars, bitch, be my motherfucking guest. But stop all that capping, bitch. And then as soon as the bitch get on your ass, you fake Jamaican speaking fake patois. Oh, I can't argue with no punk. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, you fucking guinea pig, bitch. Find you something to do. It's way too early. Even if you was on my page this early, you should have been there loud about it. You should have just jacked your dick in peace. You should have just got finger fucking in peace. And take a picture of that dildo. I want to see how large the dick is that you be stuffing yourself with when you be admiring a bitch. On my page, getting motherfucking inspo, bitch. I know you be dressing up like me at home, pussy.
Happy day to you.
This gray.
What?
This a Rick box.
All right, open it, bitch.
This a Rick box. Thank you. This a Rick box, bitch.
That's how to grow the fuck up,
This a Rick box, and now that's these big long what's the name? Straight off the motherfucking Broadway, bitch. Out of here. Yeah. Your house can't fuck with me at all, bitch. This is wrong. Oh my God, thank you so much, Justin. Bitch, I'm gonna shut these hoes down. Bitch, take you to the club. Take you to the club. Take you to Chanel, bitch. Hey, go. That's the shoe? Yes, bitch, with the what's name on with the big wedge. Everybody know that. Bitch, this Star J. Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, bitch.
Santa.
How?
Free man.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, boo. Who look like Finesse? The real
standing.
Hey, Tati.
Hey, what somebody say?
Who like Finesse?
Somebody say that's
Hey,
not
wait.
Boosie.
Everybody put their face in the camera. Who the fuck look like Finesse? Don't nobody look like no
Somebody
Finesse over
definitely
here.
said that it's not Boosie.
So why do I smell shit?
I don't know.
Why do I smell shit?
I don't know, but it ain't gonna.
Hold your breath again. I smell shit.
It's probably my excess breath lingering in the air.
Excuse me?
It's probably my excess breath lingering in the air.
No, it's not your excess breath lingering in the fucking air. No, it's not. I can tell the difference from your excess breath lingering in the air. And stop, put that soda down. You need to finish these hot dogs. But you won't wait till I'm done my conversation. Every time I've told you I smell shit, 9 times out of 10, there probably was one time I was wrong. 9 times out of 10, what?
It was poop in my butt.
Girl, swallow your spit pockets and talk clearly. There was what?
It was poop in my butt.
It was what?
Poop in my butt.
Crazy as hell to me. Are you okay? You supposed to be a light-skinned rapper. You supposed to be the hottest bitch out right now. Where's your hit song, bitch?
I'm supposed to be a light-skinned rapper, bitch?
Yeah, yeah.
My skin complexion?
Yeah. Light-skinned rapper's supposed to be up there. Light-skinned rapper's supposed to be up there. Where's your hit record, bitch?
You supposed to be fitted in your shirt, ho. And you supposed to be
Where's your hit record, bitch? Where's your hit record? Where's your hit record?
You supposed to have a real vanity, bitch. You got a little ass desk in the corner.
Where's your hit record?
You got a fake ass podcast. What are you talking about? You really a hater, bitch. You really a hater.
I've been a hater. I'm the biggest hater, bitch. I'm the biggest.
Who is the biggest?
I'm the biggest.
The damn show here.
Takesha LaFay, the biggest hater, ho.
Takesha LaFay. Takesha Bojangle eating ass LaFay.
Takesha LaFay, the biggest hater, ho. Fuck you talking about?
I was hating though on some G shit. If you was on some smooth shit, I would have said your swoop cute. That shit fried. What are you talking about?
My
that
shit
sweet. It look homemade, bitch. What are you talking about?
Nice.
And yeah, I'm bothered because I don't fuck with hating ass hoes. I be around bitches who real. And even if that is your real opinion, I gotta give it to you. I'll give you your 10s for having heart, bitch. But I expected a bitch to look like Regina King, bitch. Regina George, Regina Hall, Keisha Cole. You could have been looking like anything, bitch. You ain't looking like nothing. Bitch, what are you talking about? And then, I ain't gonna lie, I said your amenities was all, you know, I ain't know too much about you, but your house look nice though.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You welcome.
But look here, when I said amount to nothing, I didn't mean like your whole existing. I mean, you don't amount to nothing in the rap space. You don't make no noise in the rap space. I wasn't saying your entire fucking life amounts to nothing.
Of course, because that wouldn't, I mean.
That don't make sense.
Also,
I want to know, what is she eating out here at the Buff Chico Polo match? I thought it was food in her mouth. As usual. Yeah. I'd also like to ask her what kind of shoes she has on today.
I have on flat shoes, which is an anomaly because, as Cheryl knows, as Ugly Shoe Cheryl on set knows, I recently hurt myself, but I will be back in the 4 and above.
She fell off those stilettos.
Too much pleasure.
Right. So listen real quick. I was talking to a good friend today, and he was sharing with me how something that somebody did upset him. And he was like, honey, and they had the nerve to say what they said, right? And so I told him, I said, you know, some folk, that's all they have is the nerve. Honey, they only have the nerve to say foolishness. They only have the nerve to talk about folk. They only have the nerve to look down on folk. They only have the nerve to complain. Some folk, that's all they got is the nerve. And that is why your success get on their nerves. Your happiness get on their nerves. Your joy get on their nerves. Honey, your family and your home get on their nerves. Your job, your career, it gets on their nerves because that's all they got. They spend so much time complaining and having the nerve to speak on other folk that's all that they have gotten left is their nerve. So baby, don't spend your time letting them type of folk get on your nerve, okay? That's all they got. But you have so much more. Honey, they have no integrity. They have no loyalty. They have no joy, no love, no compassion. They don't have a good family life. They don't have good friendships. That's why they're so focused on other folk. That's why everything get on their nerve. And that's why that's all they got left. It's the nerve to cut up and act a fool. Don't let them folk get to you. All right? Very good. I love you. Now, go about your business. Have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't let nobody get on your nerves, okay? Don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. I love y'all. Bye.
So, as this relates to the show,
yeah,
I got to talk about this because it's like the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've personally met Kenya.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, the first day we were all in the room that I met Kenya, I could sense that
grab
when
a little
you
shot for that one.
listen, we were having a conversation and I could hear her and another person talking about you. And this is kind of my first time being around all the ladies. So I'm like, what is they were just teaming up on her. I saw this with my own eyes, right? But me not knowing everybody well enough, I didn't really say anything. I just kind of peeped the room. And then next thing I know, we're at an event. It's that person's event. And she chooses to make that event about Brick. Craziness, right? She wants to start a narrative about Brick. I was so mad because that day I was doing media and I had just got on the carpet and told her, congratulations. You know, I'm so happy for you. This is empowering women. And here you go and completely do the opposite.
Karma,
so now,
karma is real.
Fast forward.
Karma is real.
My girl Britt will forever go down in history as the one that got the girl off the show. Hey, I said
pretty much.
I said it pretty much. And I feel like a lot of people are happy about that. I feel like the people that are her fans, when they see what really happened and how it played out, because this is just, it was diabolical.
Sometimes you gotta remember the what you put out in some way, somehow will come right back.
What you get back.
What you will get back.
Yes.
That's right.
So, you know, karma's real.
Yes.
So, and, you know, we will see on season 16 how it unravels. And, you know, a lot of people are going to be shocked. And a lot of people are, it's intense. So, it's going to be a really good season.
I can't wait to see it.
It's going to be a really good season. And I did not anticipate this being my first season, dealing with, you know, with everything that came along with this whole fiasco with Kenya. And I mean, this was a very intense season, just for the experience. But it's man,
I
it's
truly
tough
believe.
talking about it.
Is
I'll
it?
just say that. It's tough discussing this, but outside of that situation, it's still going to be a very lighthearted show. So
It is. It's gonna be fun, I think.
It's gonna be fun.
It was Kesha wanting to get out of her contract at Sony Music, making up rape allegations against Dr. Luke, destroying his family, and eventually losing in court and dropping her case after it was proven that she lied by suggesting that also Katy Perry was raped via text messages with Lady Gaga. She got caught. Katy Perry went on the stand. If you don't know this backstory, you should look into it. It's an incredible story of a woman who we realize is a liar and probably was just somebody who clearly was doing a lot of drugs, was drinking a lot. It's in all of her music, and decided to sleep with a few producers. I could believe that Kesha has slept with a few people in the music industry. She's not particularly talented, and yet she's able to produce albums. And as we know in Hollywood, you can always trade sex for success. But when she regretted doing that, she wanted to go back on all of her decisions. She decided to falsely accuse a man of rape. So I am fully on the side of Dr. Luke in this predicament.
Is kinky shit.
I sent them 5 girls. I'm happy
Did
to
you
say.
really?
Yeah, I'm happy to say.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
I swear, Liam, have I sent 5 people to Kanye? Yeah. I didn't sign an NDA. I can say it.
Okay, pimp. That's crazy.
I never got a thank you. I never even got to talk to Kanye.
You didn't even get a thank you?
I never even spoke to Kanye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
just doing it for the love of the game.
Well, what is cool?
Mhm.
What is cool is that like he would request the girls that were on this show that week. So it's like
so he's a fan of the show.
that's what I like.
Okay, wow.
That's what I like. And that's enough for me. You know.
Yeah.
Any celebrity, Zoe?
I never understood.
I said I like the lip gloss, okay, until my makeup artist told me it's AliExpress. She told me it's, fake ass bitch. She act like she made that up. She didn't make that up.
Now listen, girls, I just have to tell you that I have to keep my cell phone on because you just mentioned our clothing store. It is being robbed as we speak.
What? The one in the valley?
What do you and here it is. Okay, I'm getting the call right now, which is going to tell me what's going on.
Answer it.
And ADT is a useless, absolutely
Stop, you have to be
useless.
positive. But listen, let's talk about our show while he's talking about
Rhoda.
that. Oh, Lord. Let's talk about Harry Loves Lisa tomorrow on TV Land.
How is it? Is it the first one?
Yes.
Okay, the store is being robbed.
It is seriously
Yes.
being robbed? This is our show right here.
It's
live.
7:15 in
It's
LA.
7:15 in LA.
And
Someone's
did they
robbing
take much?
Belgrade.
What'd they take?
Are you
had
kidding?
that there for quite a while.
7 years.
They took piles from the first 2 racks, yes.
Oh!
And by the way, you know, our alarm company was supposed to take care of
And they
this
wouldn't
did
send a
nothing.
car.
Did nothing.
Oh, that is so not all right.
Okay.
Okay,
not
so
all
we'll
right.
deal with this again. This is our life, and this is what our show's about.
Okay,
Real life,
so anyway,
baby.
Rona, I will call you back because we're on live
Was
TV
anyone
right now.
hurt?
Was,
I-
no,
Yes.
was anybody hurt?
It must have been closed, right? The
No
store
one
was
was
closed.
But they
No
did-
one's hurt.
Okay,
The
we're
police are
fine.
coming right now.
It's
So
just-
thank you very much for calling back.
All right.
Sorry, girls, I had to do that
Well,
because our store was
well,
being
hello,
robbed as we
live
speak.
television.
And when you still had the store, though, tell us about Kanye West popping in and what he bought.
Yeah, so Kanye came in when he was still dating Amber Rose, who we all enjoyed when she didn't speak.
Men marry white women because of the nature of black women. I know in some of our earlier conversations you mentioned that the black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'll answer the one question. What do I mean by uptight? Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity. And in many ways are way ahead of the black man because I don't know why, but in many ways are replacing the black man. There's a whole, there's an almost unfeminine aspect of the black militant woman.
Do you find that some black women you've known, out of your personal experience, blame the black man for what happened to them in slavery even today?
Of course. You know, if the black man, regardless of the causes, failed to protect her left her in a position where she had to sell herself or bargain with her body and so on. Yes, she had there's a resentment about that, but it's very complex now. You see, I think in another generation you'll get a whole crop uptight about their position in society. There are many, because I'm generalizing now, many are overreacting against Aunt Jemima, the Aunt Jemima image, the submissive Mother Earth type, unselfish, all giving, especially all giving to the white man, sexually and in the kitchen, every other way. And she's also overreacting against the problem of having to be the breadwinner, the matriarch of the house.
Don't you think that's changed a lot in this, especially since the Spike Lee period? I mean, there's a very, very different sensibility on screen now, Jimmy, in terms
But
of...
you see, the bad habits are not just from the white establishment. The bad habits are also with black women who hate to see a star who's black married to a wife who's white. That's the bad habit there. That's not just now beginning to be indulged in. I mean, everybody wants to squeeze as much juice out of that racist thing, that racist pomegranate that they can. And blacks are not above it.
I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my.
Do you separate yourself from it?
I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy as you. I'm connected to this flag right. As I'm connected, I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate this election. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike Bills will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop.
So everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation. Look, I'm mad about the situation just like y'all, man. But, my hatred is toward the NFL. Not really the people that booked the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired the motherfuckers that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man. Y'all have yet to put a hip-hop artist from New Orleans on the damn Super Bowl. Sure, y'all have put artists on the Super Bowl back in the days. Al Hurt, and the list goes on. Not too many. Not too many. I feel like every time y'all come here, y'all should have somebody from our city on the shit. But this time it really hit hard when you don't have Lil Wayne on the show. I don't see how the fuck y'all don't have Lil Wayne doing a halftime show. Somebody that has a whole bunch of fucking hits and somebody that really deserves it and somebody that can bring out multiple artists of all genres. Think about it. So this goes to you, Roger Goodell. You need to get it right, man. You coming in our city, sucking up our cultures and making up all this money and putting all this bread in your pocket, putting all this bread in other people's pockets and leaving us dry, hanging us dry. You gotta stop.
But I do see people blaming it solely on Jay-Z when I don't think that's the truth. I think it's a committee, it's a board. I feel like it's different people who come into play when decisions like that are made. I do think it would have been great for Lil Wayne to be, just because of how much he's done in the game and how much he's meant to New Orleans, and that would have been a great opportunity. Never know if he's going to be included, if that was something that was behind the scenes. I think it was interesting that Kendrick got it after the Drake battle and shit too. I think that's more something that should be talked about.
Toon pointed something out, and he was just like, a lot of these whole pow-pows come from Drake. You worked on the Beyonce House album.
And then you did a house album.
And did a house album and dropped it right before hers. And they ain't like that. Like,
I wouldn't like that if I'm them.
I wouldn't.
Because you got to understand, we're dealing with the power part of money, power, respect. That's the part that we have to focus on. People with power are going to exert it now, like when this much is at play. So yeah, I don't think they like that shit. I don't know what's behind it, but they ain't like that move, that little house album after you worked on my shit. Hell no. Oh, I also got a little bit of tea.
What's it?
Spill it.
Come on now.
It's hot tea.
Oh, we're ready.
I'm sure
you got the straw? You
You put a little more water in it. You can water down the tea.
I mean, Cam and them kind of alluded to there being something behind the scenes at play between the parties involved. And I don't know if I got the same tea as him. But I'm hearing that there was an event where something happened backstage that,
Between whom?
I can't say. I can't say because the tea is too hot.
So
But something happened backstage at one of them shows.
Put some milk in it, nigga.
I can't.
That's the soul. Put something different. Come on, you gotta get
stupid.
Put some milk in it. Lemon, something.
No, because it's the hottest of teas. It's
Okay.
It's the hottest of.
You can't cool it down.
It's the scorching. No, there's no way to do addition that one.
Lava tea.
You can't. But these things are at play. Like,
can you say what? Not who, but what happened? Was there an argument, a disagreement?
there was something that went on backstage that would affect the decision making and makers of events like this.
And it just contributes to the reputation that Wayne has for being inconsistent.
I don't know if he has that. I don't know if he has that reputation.
Well, I mean, what you just read, talking about the fact he didn't show up to any rehearsals, the fact that
that's one person's account. I don't want to make that broad stroke. That's one person's account.
But the Grammys is a really big deal. So the fact that we're talking about the Super Bowl, we're talking about big stages, and if you have, even the smallest reputation of being inconsistent, where people aren't going to know how you're going to show up, if you're going to show up.
The music business is very small, and at this level, it is tiny.
Yes.
These mega huge corporate events,
They
this is a very fucking small circle. So if any type of reputation is out there, it ain't gonna bode well for you.
Right.
And I want to preface this. I want to preface everything I say with. Pardon me. I want to preface everything I say with. I'm upset that we announced a black hip hop halftime performer, and we just muddy the water with who we think should have been, or who y'all think should have been the black performers. Some of y'all out there, it's y'all young kids that got platforms now. Y'all wasn't even alive for the 100 years of Kid Rock and Guns N' Roses. And
I think there's some interesting parts to this that everyone's missing. This isn't about Meg collabing with Cardi. This isn't about whatever stupid ass excuse that he's making about her telling her to get an abortion and have a drink or whatever the fuck. This is about Jay-Z. When you really, really, really dig down into it, Nicki be like sweating Jay in a different type of way. Like low-key, she be like low-key on his dick. Like, it's so funny. I'm really good at reading body language and stuff like that. I could see in the Feeling Myself video, like Beyonce's kind of just like laughing at her, like, huh, bitch, yeah, like you wish. And when they did the performance together, Beyonce's like, no, I'm gonna wear pink, you wear black. She's like, oh, Nico. It's funny. It's funny. Like Beyonce's just sunning her, like, like little bitch. Jay-Z has kind of positioned himself in this way where almost every type of female urban artist feels like she needs his approval. Nicki wants to be a Roc Nation girl bad. That's what this beef is about. She want to be a Roc Nation girl so fucking bad. Like, you know, dating Nas. Like, it's just like, yeah, when you really pay attention, like her pitter-pattering around and the way she's always like, that's why Jane Clear's verse for your album is just like, why you fucking care? When did you get a Jay-Z verse on your fucking record? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, and on top of that, like, it's been years since Jay-Z has publicly co-signed any female rapper. And the fact that it's Megan, like, it could be anybody, you know what I mean? It could be fucking me, you know what I mean? It could be Bad Baby, it could be whoever. The fact that some girl that is not Nicki got Jay-Z's public cosign, some female rapper that's not Nicki got Jay-Z's public cosign, makes Nicki jealous. It makes her feel jealous, and it makes her feel kind of alone. If you like pay attention, like when these things kind of happen, all of those like Young Money guys are like kind of nowhere to be found, you know.
They say you look like Rihanna.
She hates me.
Why?
Because I worked with her a few years ago on, this is when she had her foundation, right before she launched her what was it at that time? That
Fenty?
But no, I think it was before the Fenty, because it was whatever Kylie came out with. They all went in fucking cahoots. They were all arguing with each other. And that was when Kim came out with her line, Kylie came out with her line. But Rihanna had this foundation back in 2015, and it was her White Gala. And that was when she kind of like was sponsored on med beds, high tech, all that. Well, I helped fundraise her gala here in Hollywood. Well, she was fucking my boss and gave my boss chlamydia. And here I am, the hoe, alleged hoe. Yeah, I am a hoe. But everyone thought that I was the one fucking my boss, and in all reality, it was this bitch. And so it just literally got to the point where all that shit came out, that she got him sick, that because he was married. He's can you put your seatbelt? Or behind you. You don't have to put it on, but behind you. He's a king, or he's a prince in Africa. And so he came out here back in 2013, worked with Global Canvasser, which was a nonprofit, and then worked with UNICEF in the United Nations. That's where I got on, and I was able to partner with UNICEF in the United Nations. So I lived out in Australia for a little bit, working with this corporation. Well, right before that, they were fucking around. I think she was, I don't know if it was Travis, I don't know who the fuck Rihanna was fucking, but got dirty and got him dirty. And it was this whole thing. Well, she had her gala, and here I am, it was her white party gala. I'm dressed, I'm ready, I'm going after raising so much money for her thing, for his thing, for the company's thing. I show up, sorry Harley, but Rihanna said that you can't get in. Okay, cool. And that was in 2016. And then after that, I ended up partnering more on board with her ex-boss, and his name was Lamac Tubaya. What the fuck are you doing, you fat fuck? No, that was my late. But yeah, she hates me. There's that foundation song that she came out with, and that was Like I don't lie about this shit. Like it's to the point like even if I wanted to lie, I can't even make up a lie to lie about it.
Yeah.
But I want her to like me.
Tamara and Teddy were talking about us on their podcast.
Tamara said, "Oh, I reached out to Kiki Monique," and Teddy was like, "Oh, what about Sheena?" And then Tamara was like, "No, I come out one day, I turn my phone on and I'm seeing these DMs come in from Tamara." And she was like, "Were you just hosting radio, Andy?" I said, no. I said, "I'm at the Tom Girardi trial." I said, like, "Why?" And she goes, "Were you hosting when someone called in and called Alexis a whore and told me and said that I was a piece of shit?" I said, "I'm not hosting. I'm at this trial." And she's like, "I was so mad. I contacted Andy because I'm just," and so I was like, then I was like, "What? Are you trying to get us fired from our jobs?" I'm like, "What is happening?" I said, "It wasn't me, but I said, in the future, like if I ever piss you off, can you come to me first without trying to get me fired? Because I really need my job."
I don't know Ashley or Giselle that well. Of course, I've seen them at BravoCon and things like that. Shannon, I did a little bit more work with. I can't remember exactly where, but we were changing together in some hotel room.
So you know each other.
Okay, yeah, so we know each other.
Yeah.
We saw each other's derrieres.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good foreshadowing for a dating show. Yeah.
Right? So yeah, I'm super excited about this. And, you know, it's just the four of us. And I don't know how many guys they're bringing around. No, that I don't know.
You and Shannon, you've known each other for a little bit. This is such a great moment for her, too, because she has been through the ringer with John Jansen and Alexis Bellino. What is your take on that whole situation as her friend? And it seems like this love triangle drama mess is just blowing up the Bravoverse.
Yeah, that's got to hurt, right? Yeah. I mean, and, you know, this guy, I mean, what kind of guy does a thing like that? I know, right? I know. On the same TV show now we are. It's like, really? Yeah. Oh, I would hate it. I would really have a tough time with it. Kind of been scorned by this guy. I'm not even going to blame the woman. Well, I don't know if I blame the woman.
Have you met Alexis
I think
Bellino?
it takes two to tango, right?
Do you know Alexis at all?
No, not at all. No.
Don't want to see her derriere.
But I'm not going to bring my boyfriend around her.
That whole thing where he's bashing your spending, but you're the one who pays all the bills.
I'm the one that pays all the bills. All the kids' clothes, all their school clothes, most of the food we do every other night.
So he doesn't have any room to speak,
He has not paid a bill in that house. He's paid 2 electric bills in the last 18 months, not a cable, a water, a phone, nothing. Nothing. That man has not paid a bill in that house. What, Brielle? Yeah, Brielle's helped more than Boy
What's that?
Brielle's helped more than...
Oh, so you're... Okay. Brielle, so you're helping, obviously.
It's not the times when I need her to...
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because look, I know it's tough, and he's filing motions. He wants to sell the house without you, and he just is it vindictive? Is it vindictive though?
Yes,
do you feel like?
He's doing. Yes, it's just a game. It's just he said that if I ever divorced him, he would destroy me publicly.
And you feel like that's what he's doing?
It's not work. It's not going to.
No, but is that what he's trying to do?
It's not going to work. I assume, like a party. No, we having a glass of wine with my friends. My birthday or Kentucky Derby party. That's about it. I don't go out.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I just keep my mouth shut. He can work. He's always wanted to work it out. In my room yesterday, trying to work it out.
He's trying to work it out.
Yep. So none of it makes sense.
And are you open to working it out, or it's done?
No, I'm not.
How about selling the house and just kind of starting fresh?
Yeah, we're trying to sell the house.
I mean, so he says that you're not willing to take reasonable offers.
Who would take a $3.5 million offer on a $5.5 million appraisal?
Nobody. Right. All right. I can see that.
He's got his $1.5 million 401k pension, whatever else.
So he's
fine. So he's hoarded all his money, and I've spent all mine taking care of my family.
Oh, because he gets the NFL pension, right?
My mother has always said that I hate to use this word. She's always said that he's a faggot.
Who said that?
My mother. She would always say this. And I would always say, Mother, you shouldn't say that. And she said, well, he is. And she would always say that.
Manager at the time went to them and eventually got them to let me go, but they kept every song that I wrote, kept the whole album. And mind you, at this time, I really don't know nothing about publishing and none of that, so I don't even care. I'm like, fine, I just want to be free. A few months after that, right, I'm actually driving en route to a job interview, and a song comes on the radio. That song was supposed to be my first single when I was signed to Columbia Records, and they gave it to Marcus Houston. Didn't tell me. I got no money, no nothing. Just like my foot was right in the door. I was right there. Yeah, Marcus Houston. I couldn't go not use the material. It was good music. It was good
Who wrote
material.
that?
I did.
But wait. Are you not deep on?
Yeah.
So you wrote it?
Yeah.
And they've given it to him?
Yes.
And it was meant to be for you?
Yes.
And they didn't tell you this?
No.
And how on earth is the first time you're hearing your... What was your feeling that you were going through when you were in the car and you heard your lyrics?
You know what? That's
ridiculous, you know that?
It was cool, but not cool. Because they kept all my background vocals. My voice is on the record.
No
they
way.
kept all my background vocals the whole nine.
I don't know what happened in 1990. There was no plague that was killing children, that we had to triple the amount of vaccines.
What happened after 1989?
The vaccine Why did they
That warranted 26 more vaccines.
Agreed.
Are all of them absolutely necessary?
Because they want to make money.
Of course.
It's twice as many as anywhere else in 30 countries in the Western world. But we give twice as many shots as any of those countries. Why is that?
Well, what are you against? Don't vaccinate for this, but vaccinate for that?
Yes.
I think we have to choose which ones are absolutely necessary.
You should educate yourself. We want to empower parents to educate themselves. Do we need to have the chickenpox? Do we need the hepatitis B shot on the second day of life?
I don't think we can afford to assume that the people who are charged with our public health any longer have our best interest at heart all the time. Parents have to make their own decisions, educated decisions. They have to look at the information.
Space out the vaccines, delay them till after 1, clean out the toxins that are in them. We don't need that many.
Why would a doctor not want to know more about something that could save a life or prevent a disease? I don't understand.
The AAP is financed by the drug companies. Medical schools are financed by the drug companies. This is a huge business. Vaccines are the largest growing division of the pharmaceutical industry. $13 billion.
They control medical schools.
What we're asking is for them to take a loss for the good of our children. That's a tough sell in a boardroom.
My dad works in insurance, and my insurance is free. So in some ways.
But was Cooper originally auditioning for Eversong?
I'm in insurance.
He wasn't, because I think we cold read that scene. We didn't think we would bump into each other at the same time. I had auditioned, and then you asked me, we were like, hang out for a couple minutes. I go outside, I see Cooper in the waiting room, and I'm like, I hope he's not auditioning for Lauren, and because he's so good. And then he's not. Who is he auditioning?
I'm like, why they took this boy cherries? Why would you do something like that? Look at him. She got him snoring. Look at her. She showed me this stuff. Look, she got his red box. I'll show you. She got him snoring in the bed, girl. I couldn't believe this. Don't learn. Look at him. He's snoring. He's snoring. Look what she's saying.
Put on. Come to that mansion and take that shit. Nigga, take that paddock from you. You know where your money at? It's where your money at, right here. You see where your money at? You see where your money at? You see where your money at? You see where your money at?
See, they sent me all the stuff. I ain't look at her with the money. Look, she sold it. She sold it. She sold it, y'all. She sold it. That's what she said. She said she sold it. Child, she gonna have a bag on her head. Let me see. She sold it. And then look at him laying there with his grills out. And then look at it. Look at this. He got his grills in his mouth. She laying there bald-headed. Y'all gonna learn. She could have put that dairy in somebody else's room while you trick off. Then he's snoring like crazy. Hold on. But I'ma still play a song. That's my nephew.
Acting was something that he was interested in. How would you feel?
It's about him.
Yeah.
If that's what he wants, but I would say he has to wait till he's of age and still make sure that's something he wants to do. Whatever you do is very difficult, but the industry is very tough. It's brutal. But he would have to wait till he's 18.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I know that you're not a supporter of Donald Trump's. He loves your music. How did it feel when he took
the lyrics to Rocket Man, and he used it as a nickname for Kim Jong-un, and then he gave Kim Jong-un
I
the
laughed.
CD.
I thought it was brilliant. I just thought, good on you, Donald. I'm the Rocket Man, yeah. Donald's always been a fan of mine, and he's been to my concerts many, many times. So, I mean, I've always been friendly towards him, and I thank him for his support. Yeah, when he did that, I just thought it was hilarious. It made me laugh.
He gave Kim one of your CDs and signed it. That was in one of the books about him, because Kim, I guess, didn't know the song, so.
What's that?
He gave Kim Jong-un the signed CD.
Yes.
You know, which
yeah.
he'd never heard of it.
I know, because he hasn't heard of me, Kim Jong-un. Maybe I'd be very surprised if he had. I've never toured North Korea, and I have no intention of doing so. But I thought it was a light moment, and it was fun.
Hey guys, I love answering all your questions, but I'm getting bombarded with this Vicky shit. Like, I don't give a shit. This woman is disgusting in every sense of the word. To go after my family and everything, that's what she does. I don't know why she's doing it. Maybe she needs a little attention. Maybe someone needs to pet her back like a little puppy, but I'm not going to do it. Listen, I'm not going to take parent advice from a woman that chose her boyfriend Brooks over her own daughter, a woman that had a boyfriend that told Ryan he should beat his wife to keep her in line and to stay with him. Like, to me, that's disgusting. What has happened in my relationship through my divorce and my kids is very tragic and sad. And for her to even talk about it is disgusting. So Vicky, go away. Leave me alone. I'm going to ask you for the last time. Leave me alone. Nobody cares what you have to say. Ever. Go away. Somebody's asking me to make up with Vicky. First of all, I've never gotten in a fight with Vicky. I don't know what she's doing or why she's doing it, but it's my understanding she did something really, really nasty across the line to the point where it's been sent to my attorneys. So I don't know what her problem is with me, but I'm begging you from the deepest part of my heart to leave me alone. I'm not saying anything about you. I don't want to say anything about you. What you're doing is so sad and so disgusting. It was just you a couple episodes ago saying you're a woman of God and should not be doing this. So what are you doing? And why are you doing this? What are you getting out of it? Because all that you're doing is hurting me and hurting my family. So please, I'm begging you, please leave us alone.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Pharrell. Yes, you're right. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. It's okay. Everybody give her a round of applause, please. Yes, I have. You're right. God bless you. God bless you. Everybody say it. God bless you. Okay. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. I love you too. You know what? Let me address that. You know, Rome wasn't made in a day. And sometimes when you have plans to change things in situations, you have to get in a position of power and of influence where you can change people's minds and help progression. It's not necessarily the way to do it. And sitting in my position, when I have conversations on behalf of organizations like that, unbeknownst to them, they come out here and do themselves a disservice. That's okay. When that change comes, everybody in this room will remember that I told you we're actually working on that. And if she would have just asked me, I would have told her. But instead, she wanted to repeat herself.
Can y'all hear me?
I could never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So I always gotta keep something negative in reference to you. So I can never give you you can never get that 10, okay? You can never get that 10. But I'll give you about an 8.5. Okay. You know what? It's not a 10, it's a 7. Okay. Cool.
14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar? She went out in Minnesota.
Looking like a pretzel. Let's get it.
Looking like a pretzel, baby. You look like a big Bertha.
Okay, and you bent up like Bendu.
Oh, for real? It's the shoes for me.
I need to
It's
ask
the
you,
G.
selling them plates, so I'm trying to eat. What's up?
Girl, you already getting too goddamn big, bitch. Calm down, girl. You wanna eat. That's what's wrong with you big assholes. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop eating because that's what's getting y'all fat.
Okay.
Okay?
But the man
You wanna be fat all your damn life?
The man love it though.
Huh?
But the man love it.
The man ain't gonna love it, baby.
Yes, I do.
Girl,
I got momos.
who the hell wanna sit on them? If you can ride the motherfucker dick, how the hell you gonna ride the dick?
Okay.
And you too big.
Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. Everybody went to go get a bite. Steak, mash, cream corn, spinach. And we didn't have anything.
Do my teeth still hurt? No, because my teeth never hurt. My jaw hurt. Does my jaw still hurt from time to time, but definitely nowhere near as bad? Even though I know you was trying to be funny, y'all need to go be asking Cleo if she's hurt after she had to carry them big ass bags. I know the back was aching. So obviously I've been getting tagged in all of the Ice and Cleo stuff. So of course I'm going to speak on it because them bitches spoke on me. And I'm going to always speak on people who speak on me, no matter what. I know. People be in the comments like, Winter, I was talking about somebody. I'm going to always talk about people who talk about me, aren't you? This is a sewing. I just think it's so funny. I think Karma is crazy. Karma is so crazy. And also, I'm just like, going to the internet after a friend breakup is lame as hell. Like, just period. Lame as hell. Like, I have had friend breakups plenty of times in the past. We all do.
Honestly, is the moment that somebody feels like they can no longer use your platform, or like they're not getting exactly what they want out of a situation the way that they want it, you know what I mean? It's like that's when they decide to crash out every single time. Like, I'm noticing a pattern, bro. And the shit is sad because I genuinely was trying to help her. Like, I'm like, yo, do you want to just come on this tour? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just like join. Like, mad last minute type shit. What had actually happened is that we added another tour bus. So I'm like, now we have extra room. We have extra bunks. So I'm like, oh, let me see if Cleo wants to come. Feel me? So she could do like her songs and stuff like that. But that's what the fuck I get for trying to be a good person. It's whatever, bro. Honestly, like, you know, that's not gonna stop me from still trying to be a good person. Like, I'm gonna always help the next person out. Like, and that's really my fault for real, because whatever though. But to say, like, just to leave out so many details is crazy. Like, how you not gonna tell the people, bitch, we was on them rides at the theme park screaming our vocal cords out, like, to the point where the next day it was hard to perform. Like, bitch, we was having fun. So for you to try to sit here and complain about a chicken salad, it's like, you never came to me talking about a chicken salad. What are you really talking about right now? You gonna send me a whole essay after tour? Like, you just gonna get off the bus? I don't even know you got off the bus. And you gonna send me an essay with an intro, bodies, and a conclusion, like, and you want me to try to like analyze this shit and figure out how I'm wrong when all I did was share my stage with you, when I ain't even have to do that. You got less than 10,000 listeners and I'm sharing my stage with you and you feeling so entitled. Like, you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too? Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked trying to press me about some bags, that you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, because it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn. Crash outs and they going on rants, bro. Crash outs and they going on rants, but fuck it though. At the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like this shit comes with it, you know. Like y'all see clearly, this will come with it, bro. Right? So fuck it. But the whole thing that's blowing me right now is like talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark? Like, you sound dumb as hell, bitch. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, we was at the movie theaters. We was siphon. Bitch, you not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much fucking food, you fucking vacuum, that the server was like, where did the food go? Like, stop it right now. You talking about she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room. Bitch, can I play with my pussy one time? In my bed one time? Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the Europe tour dates because for me, the shit go on, bro. Regardless, the shit is still gonna go on. That's the gag. So tomorrow I will most likely be announcing the Europe dates and I will see my European munchkins soon. I love y'all.
This prayer because I'm trying to show up for Ice Spice like I'm Christian. Nah, I'm just no. I'm gonna just say this prayer so the Lord can protect us as we go through the rest of the night and the rest of our careers. You know what I'm saying? So everybody hold hands. Hold hands, hold hands. Lord, thank you so much for bringing this amazing group together right now with this amazing stream and our amazing teams, Lord. We are all from the same place and we are all trying to get to the same place, which is the top. And we all want to experience different things in our lives, chat. So thank you so much for bringing all of us together. And I pray that you allow us to grow on other people, on each other. And I pray that you allow us to reach any measures in this life and just watch over us daily. You bless us. You allow us to bless other people with our work and our amazing craft. And you help us enjoy this night. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Listen, we get a bottle of rosé. Listen, shout out to all my Don Julio. What the fuck? I just bought this shit.
Who's tears?
But it's like all this shit they did to me while I was in prison. You know what I mean? These people, these nurses, all of them look the same. They all fucking demonic and fucking each other and sucking each other dick. If you got a wife or a husband that work in prison, nigga, on my life, she's a hoe. And he fucking everything in that bitch. All that, I love you and coming home swearing lying. Nigga, I had a gang of police CO bitches up in there willing to suck dick and fuck, and they was sucking and fucking, and I didn't let them fucking suck me. I had too much attention. Bitch, we can't get away with this, but you can come bend over and do all that, and yeah. Real life, and I'm telling the truth. It's about that time. I'm not telling no names, though, but if your bitch or your nigga work in a prison or a hospital, they fucking the other people they working with, I promise. Or somebody. And if you got one that ain't, nigga, you better start your life over and meet her first.
Being like you for her. Oh. She pushed me, and I want the cameras to know. But you fall. No. What you see isn't always the truth. Tatiana said it. Go push Medea.
What's up? This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous.
Thank
what are you
you.
wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci. Got a little Indian jewelry working.
Oh, that is hot.
Thank
All right.
you.
Now you've been working it with these movies. Were you nervous?
Very nervous, but I'm real happy. It's something I've wanted for a long time, so to finally make that transition, it's great.
You're doing another movie this summer, right?
Hopefully if things work out, everything will be rolling.
That's
So,
great. What are you looking forward to seeing?
Tonight?
Tonight, yes.
I want to see D'Angelo perform.
Girl, I'm with you because you know he's fine.
He's fun. He's hot.
Who you calling Hulk Hogan? Motherfucker, you know what? Blocking your ass, motherfucker. Blocking your ass. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, hunty. Hulk Hogan. Hulk blocking. I'm talking about Hulk Hogan.
This girl look familiar to you?
Yes, she does. I worked this case.
This is a girl who you said was beaten and killed.
Okay.
This little girl is me. And you told somebody that she's dead.
Wait a minute. You didn't disappear?
I'm right here.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
How do you explain being completely wrong?
Where you from?
Northeast Philly.
Do you suck dick?
Duh.
Do you want a threesome?
Dumb question, obviously.
Do you want a threesome?
Yeah. What's up?
She said, obviously, girl. Hold on, would you let 5 niggas run a train on you?
Huh. Maybe. You gotta let me know who the niggas are. Then
How are you?
Good,
How
how are
crazy
you?
is this?
I
Trying
know.
to function how to get on the phone, and I'm so excited to meet you. I love
so
you.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
And wait, this is my first time going live on Instagram.
Mine too. Mine too.
Yeah,
So I have
so
no
like,
idea what I'm doing. So
I
this
had to ask my friends. I'm like, why? I asked them like, how do I get on? You know. So.
Me too. I was gonna ask my son.
Hi
I'm like, come-
guys. Hi.
Hi everyone. Teresa, how are you?
How you doing? Good.
I actually love you. I love you, and I've watched you from day one. Like I've watched your journey. I love your strength. I love your power, and you have some power. You have some power.
Thank you.
And I was so excited to join you today.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
know. I would love to come to Salt Lake.
You have to.
I want to come there. I want to come there.
It's very peaceful. You know,
How's
it's
the,
like an
how's the
escape.
weather there?
It's cold.
Oh my God. Then I'm not coming there.
It's
I don't
freezing.
like
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like the
freezing
cold.
right now. But it just turned like cold, like maybe in the last couple of days. It just turned like ice cold. So
Okay.
you look really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Did like that one party that Gina had that Tamara was yelling at Shannon. We were all dressed up in
The dinner?
whatever. Shannon, or see, this is what happens to my brain. Tamara called Shannon a cunt. You and I talked about that, and I think they cut that out. And I went outside and I said to Tom, our producer, I said, I don't know what's going on here. Why is Tamara so upset with Shannon? He's like, we don't really know. It didn't pertain to her. Go back out there and tell them this has got to stop. Women don't treat women this way. I said, that's in my core of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But these women are supposed to be friends, and also they're doing a job together. Why is Tamara so involved in what Shannon went through? And I couldn't get an answer from Tamara. Like, why are you making this about you? Because she needs to, because she doesn't have anything going. She won't expose her and Eddie's real problems in their marriage. Oh, because their marriage is perfect? Doubt it. She won't talk about Sydney, who she hasn't seen in years. She doesn't talk. Listen, if my daughter,
and that's why she's hateful to other people, because then it scares them to bring up that shit, because they know they see what's coming their way if they bring it up. You know what I mean? I think that's why
my daughter
she's mean to people.
didn't talk to me, I'd be on a flipping plane right now, knocking on her door, begging her for forgiveness, and I don't even care what I did. Sydney has a very strong opinion of Tamara. Stop embarrassing the family. Stop doing what you're doing. Get off the show and we have a chance. Tamara did none of that. So you know what? That shows Sydney, I'm not important to you. I don't care about my money, my stuff, I care about my family, my daughter, my people in my life. So that's the problem. Is just one thing. Mom, stop swearing at people. Stop doing stupid stuff. And then let's have a conversation. But even when Tamara was off for 2 years, she never connected with Sydney. And Sydney's a beautiful daughter. She hasn't seen her and been with her.
She said on a recent episode that she saw her, I think, at Sophia's graduation, and she thought they were going to maybe, because she said it was, I think, a decent exchange. But then she said Sydney stopped responding to texts after that. Does she talk to you about this as a friend?
No,
You know,
she just screwed. you know, every now and then when she was crying in somebody's arms this season, it's like, oh, please. It's just like the thing in Ireland when she was crying on, you know, Shannon's arms.
Yeah.
You know,
like, not to say that it's not hard and doesn't affect her, but I just think like.
Then get off the show and reconcile with your daughter. It's pretty simple.
But like as like friends talk about real life shit and you give each other advice and like so she never even goes there with you.
No, she will
That's
just
weird.
say, it's so hard. No, it's not. You gave birth to your daughter. You fucked up. Go apologize and make it better and move on. You know, maybe she chose Eddie over her daughter. I don't know, but there's no flipping way I'm going through life not being close with my daughter. My daughter and my son are my life. They're my bloodstream. They're my life. If they're pissed off at me, then I messed up, or they're pissed off at me just because they don't like me right now, but I'm going to figure out a way to make them like me again.
Yeah.
I'm their mother. Like, I don't get, you know, how she cries on TV and Sydney said, please don't mention me. Please don't do this. And the next, you know, she's bawling. It's like, she can turn on the waterworks like that. Anyway, that is a character issue. And that's something that
I've tried so hard not to listen to what Vicky had said about me. And I just keep getting bombarded with it. I'm in just disbelief. In such disbelief that this woman would go so low. Do you know what it's like to lose a child? Do you know what it's like? It's the most painful thing in the world to insinuate it was because I was on the show. No, that's not what it is. You win, Vicky. I don't know what you want from me, but you got it. You win, okay? You kick me when I'm down. You hurt me all the time. I can't do it anymore. I don't want any part of this. You can have my spot on the show. You can have whatever you want. Just please leave my family alone. Please.
Hey, Judge Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask...
I'm not good, rather. It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, you know, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, you know, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road, doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? Absolutely. I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, you know, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serving the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose.
I want you to lose like he just bought the Holyfield mansion. Damn! He bought a jet. Damn! Oh no, 4th annual car show? Damn! I just seen a clip of the Wallow show where he was interviewing 50 Cent and the other little dude asked him a question, small talk. But ultimately, the question that should have been asked was, you jumped out there during the beef, the West Coast versus the Canadian. And I thought Dr. Dre put you on. I thought Dr. Dre was the set. I thought you was loyal to Dr. Dre. You mean you went with the Canadian over Dr. Dre? Who you say changed your life? I ain't know. I thought loyalty. But you did shut the fuck up once the Canadian took the L. You got totally quiet. You did. So, since these niggas count my pockets, I'm gonna let them know my next move. My next move finna be Thriller in Manila 3. Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield 3. Once Tyson knock out Jake Paul, I'm gonna get Tyson and Holyfield a fight in my front yard. I'm gonna put a ring right there. And it's gonna go down in my front yard. I want the judges to be Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart, academics. You hear me? The ring gonna be right there at the promised land. Thriller in Manila, the biggest.
Hey everybody, I know I said that I will not be speaking out anymore, but people be waiting for you to speak out so they can figure out what the hell they're going to say and how they're going to look, because everybody knows that that's what that person cares about. And I just want to be very clear on, nobody stopped the relationship with me. I stopped the relationship with them. I blocked that person. I blocked that person on social media. And I only called that person to find out about my credit card being used. Now, everybody knows that let's not play stupid, okay? I don't go to bookings.com. I don't even really kind of know, you know, what that is or what's that about, right? I use my physical card. If I do reservations, it's through, I have a touring company, so we have our own travel agency. And so I'll go through that, or I'll go through my American Express, right? Where I physically use my card. So we're not going to pretend that, oh yeah. So I'm not going to pretend like, oh yeah, they got our credit cards mixed up, because I thought you were single 6 months ago. We weren't. So which one we doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just here's the thing for me about guys. Guys, when things come out about men, they always say, oh, the woman is delusional. Oh, we wasn't together. Oh, I wasn't leading nobody on. And, oh, they did the things on their own. Come on. How many times have we heard that story? And so I don't even know why we're trying to perpetuate that storyline today. Listen, I'm in my 40s, and come on, I have had my fair share of relationships and, you know, my dealings with men. And, you know, when we having like male friends, I hear a lot of stuff. I've been around the world and okay? So I've heard it all. So we're not going to sit here and pretend that anybody is not going to drop a bag on a man or go to a city like Turks and Caicos if you didn't feel that there was a chance of reconciliation. And let's just be clear. I didn't ask myself. I didn't ask myself to no birthday parties. This person told me right over here at the St. Regis, I want you to be a part of my birthday. Now, if you seeing this, that, and the other, why you want me to come? Now, y'all got to realize, now the man didn't say the status of our relationship. At that time, we were very much married. Very much married. So I am thinking that, you know, I am pouring into my marriage that is troubled, that, you know, I want, because I love my kids. You know, I love my family. I love you. You know that. You just said you love me. So now all of a sudden, now we not, okay. So I'm pretending, and I'm delusional, and I made all of this stuff up, okay? Now, I don't have to buy no man. I know who I am. I know the kind of money I make. I know the status of my life. I don't have to buy no man. But if I'm pouring into my relationship, pouring into someone that I want to rekindle something with because this is not my boyfriend, I'm wrong for that? Oh, and I'm on my own for that. And not you saying, oh, when your birthday come around, I'm a wop, 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 woom, woom. Like, I had absolutely no idea to feel like I was in this by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have seen us out. People seen us at your favorite restaurant. Yes, we have been, quote unquote, living apart. And I guess you want to say single where we could, you know, date other people and see what's out there. But you clearly told me you wasn't with nobody. You clearly told me that you are emotionally unavailable and you just hitting whop whop and won't won't. And my whole thing, and let's not make it like, oh, I'm sorry, we keep being cut off, but this is important. And we're not gonna make it like, oh, now Tamar got mental health issues. Now, y'all done seen this man. We're not going to pretend that this man has not been airing me out and embarrassing me for the past 6 months. Now, if there was not an understanding between he and I, y'all see me sit up here and take a bunch of L's and apologize and really try to work toward my marriage and try to, you know, fix shit. And, you know, because the truth, y'all, so much, I don't even really know. You know, but just like he said, I'm not going to divulge everything, but I'm not going to let nobody sit up here and make it seem like I am delusional and deranged. And you clearly said you don't want me. Y'all know when I found out I was getting a divorce and my divorce is going to be final on our trip to Turks and Caicos. Didn't say that. That's when I found out at the bar. I got an email. So let's not do that. Friend, don't do that. Friend, don't do that, you know? And here is the thing. I didn't, like I said before, I did not mean to post that lady. It could have been, it was a casualty award. It could have been anybody. Because like he told me, he busting down, wop, wop, wop. He ain't even in nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't say he cheated on me. I said you played in my face. Because the truth of the matter is that you were supposed to be here for me, to show up for me on Sunday. And you didn't do that. And just like I told him, like, well, this got to be a two-way street, boo. Like, I can't show up for you and you don't show up for me. That can't happen. And so you decided to extend your trip and didn't say anything to me in New Orleans. And then I find out I didn't even say nothing to you. You know, I didn't even make it a big deal. I didn't, you know, like this person is making it seem like I am off the rails. And I get why y'all is very believable. And people, every time I fall out with somebody, they always take that story. Now, oh, y'all see how she acting on her reality show? Well, not the past 3 reality shows. Tamar has grown up. And that's why I'm not going to let nobody speak on my mental health and make that an underlined issue and make it like I'm defaming somebody's character. Because the truth of the matter is y'all was following each other on all platforms and also, you know, responding on each other's pages. And the hotel told me. How did I know? This was not just a hotel mix-up. Because, no, I got charged. And the problem was that I asked you, I called you very calm, very... Now, let me know if hotel policies have changed or not. They will ask you, oh, would you like to use the card on file? Or is there another card? Y'all, I'm not trying to make this a big deal. I swear, it's not about... Y'all, it's $1,000. It's not, you know, make or break. It's the point. The point is that you wanted me to sit back and let you not only use my card, let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me just keep it gangster. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? Wop, wop. It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status has changed. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the last of the Mohicans. You are not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not like, oh, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too. And so the truth is I was waiting for you to come around like a wife because all I know how to be is a wife. I was married to Vince and that didn't work out. And I got with D and we were getting married and I got with you and we got married and I married you after you ate somebody, you know, whole booty sandwich. So let's not talk about WAP and what happened before then, okay? Don't make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't make it seem like I didn't put up with a lot. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've been so gracious to her and, you know, I have been giving grace and she's a da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ta-da wop. No, baby. Don't do that. We have given grace to each other. And I hate that I posted that last night for that 10 seconds that I posted, and now that it's a frenzy today. But the simple fact of the matter is that I tried to call you and I tried to talk to you, and you were so nasty to me. And at the end of the conversation, you're going to tell me to go take my meds. Something that nobody else in the world knew, and something that you tried to weaponize against me. Are you saying that people who take mental medication or anxiety medication, they are not stable? I would hate for you to say that as a lawyer. Don't do that. The fact of the matter is, I only came back to say this. I'm not delusional. I am not crazy. I don't have to throw myself on a man. And yes, we have been estranged for 6 months, and everything was just final on Friday. So let's. And I'm going to say this in closing because I don't want to say too much. I've probably already said too much, but my feelings are hurt because everybody is making it seem like I am crashing out over this person, and I'm not. I went ham simply because of your disrespect. And the truth is I should have gone ham a long time ago. And I didn't because, and I'm sure that people have been here before when you're in love with a person who aren't in love with you back. And that was my case, but I didn't realize it until Turks and Caicos. I had no idea until Turks and Caicos. I knew that we had problems. I knew that, you know, things wasn't working, but I always thought that we loved each other because we always said that we did. And I always felt like, you know, with love, that is a ground zero for you to rebuild. And so now that you feel like I have aired you out, like you have aired me out for months and embarrassed me for months, you know, oh, now we ain't gonna be friends. Well, that option is not even open to you because I'm the one who blocked you a few days ago. I'm the one who cut off social media and all communication with you. So let's stop perpetuating that. Yes, you're the one who filed for divorce because you were the lawyer. You and I as a couple decided that. Don't make it seem like, oh, I got to leave, because we're not even going to go there. So stop doing that. And I told my daughter that I would not talk about her dad. But in the same interim, I hope she had the same conversation with you that you cannot talk about me and make it look like I'm deranged and crazy. Now, I know you love Logan. I know you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what your children means to me. And most of the reason why I was trying to hold together our union. But what I'm not going to do, Jay, is feel like I got used. Because I did. Of course, I do a lot for a lot of people. You know, and you know I do a lot for a lot of people, financially, gift-wise, whatever. That's just my nature. I didn't think that I was, dropping a whole bag on you and now we're going to get back together. No, I didn't think that. But did I feel a certain kind of way when you was nasty with me and you used my car for entertaining some? And I said tramp because you're the one who said that's not your woman. You're the one who said that you hitting them off, you hit the jump offs and they don't mean nothing to you. And, you know, it's just sex. You told me that. So if the defamation, that is you giving me the information. Hello? And y'all was following and talking to each other way more than 3 days ago, JR. Don't do that. Let's stop making it like I'm trying to be crazy because I don't want this for us. Now, in a certain amount of time, maybe a year, 19 years, 30 years, we could talk. But, you know, yeah, it's a no for me, dog. And it has to be a no for me because I have to start loving me. And clearly, you know, all the work that I'm doing, you know, I'm definitely skipping over loving me because I felt like I loved you and I loved what we could have been and what we were more than myself. And I am so sorry, you know, to everybody out there that I, you know, put out this post last night. I was praying to God that it didn't go viral. I was praying to God that it didn't, you know, that nobody caught it. I was, you know, praying to God because I knew that, you know, it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. It was an emotional thing. But I mean, sometimes when you have been disrespected to the level that I have been disrespected from this situation publicly, it'd be too much, you know. And I apologize to everybody that was hurt behind it, especially to my kids that I love so much. I'm never going to keep you away from your son. I'm never going to, and I hope that you don't keep me away from my kids. But, you know, I just feel like the way that you try to twist this story is unforgivable and sad. Because, you know, I came to you calmly and nice after not speaking to you and asked you what happened with the card. And this could have been all avoided, but you're nasty.
You know, I initially was going to take the high road in this situation and not say anything. But the reality is I cannot keep getting attacked. My character can't keep getting attacked. I can't keep being thrown under the bus because someone can't control their anxiety. And someone can't control these delusional thoughts about things that aren't real. I am in no way wanting to attack anybody. My purpose in my life has always been to protect. I haven't ran to social media every time something happened to me in that relationship. Because trust me, with all the receipts and all the things that have happened, I could have. But I chose to do what a real man does, and that is protect the person that I've been with. In this situation, I'll be very clear. I've been single for the last 6 months. We have been trying to identify what that looks like, closing one chapter and figuring out what it's like to be friends again. I've been very specific about my boundaries. I've been very specific about where we stand as friends. Go date anybody you want. I'm gonna date when I'm ready. I am emotionally unavailable to you, and I'm physically unavailable to you. Now, birthday comes up, plans are put in place. Of course, I want someone that I consider to be family to be involved in that, because if anybody knows her, she is big on birthdays. I don't lead people on. I'm very direct. Listen, if anything that you're doing or that you want to do comes with an agenda, I don't want to be involved in it at all. I don't want you to be involved in my birthday plans. I don't want you to come to Turks and Caicos. This is not a reconciliation time. Whatever you decide you're doing, it's because we're friends and because I'm still being involved in my son's life. I still would love for you to have a relationship with my children, but not to the extent that you make up these stories that aren't real. I went to New Orleans. I booked my room at Four Seasons on booking.com and didn't realize that the card I'm using, which also ends in the same 3 last numbers, was tied to something that we booked several months ago. No harm, no foul. We're talking $900. Stop it. While I'm in New Orleans for a funeral, my really good 25 plus year friend who passed away, I spent time with his family. I extended my stay because I needed time to reset. So I get a call yesterday. Hey, did you stay at Four Seasons? Yeah, I did. In fact, I extended. I gave them my card and everything's good. Why? What's up? Oh, well, I got a call about some chick who used my card at Four Seasons. I said, that's not possible. This is funny. Ha ha ha. What are you talking about? Well, I thought we can be friends. We can talk about it, but this is laughable. I didn't stay with anybody at the Four Seasons. I'm not seeing anybody. Wasn't on a date. None of that. If I was, you're my friend. What do I have to hide about that? I'll just say cooler heads didn't prevail. And next thing you know, I'm on her story and I'm being accused of things which are just blatantly not true. I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will, nor will I. There are people, hate the name drop, but hey, Carlos King, you got me involved in this. You're part of the reason why we became friends. But I've been very clear about my boundaries. I've been very clear about wanting to have a friendship, but not to the extent that, friends don't throw each other on their stories and call each other out on stuff. Like, look, if there was a mix up with the card because of booking.com, that's a quick fix. It's already taken care of. I've already contacted the Four Seasons and they've already issued a refund and they charged my card. It's that simple. Where did this random woman come in that you called a tramp? Somebody I became friends with on Instagram like maybe 3 days ago? It's just a reach, and I'm tired of having to stay quiet and not defend myself. Yo, mental health is real, and I understand how sometimes anxiety can get the best of us, but you just don't go on social media and start attacking somebody you say that you love, that you care for as a friend, and then you post pictures of you and my daughters together, but then you're throwing their dad under the bus. It's not cool, man. And the unfortunate reality is I thought that I could be friends and try to maintain some type of friendship, but that relationship is done. And I didn't want to come out and like 6 months ago and be like, hey, I'm single again, because then people are like, oh, you're sassy. What? This is the reason why I did it last time, because of this assumption that I'm leading somebody on and that I'm cheating. I have never cheated in my life. Find a woman that will tell you I cheated on her. I'm not successful because I cheat. When I'm committed, I'm completely committed. Now, I'm not going to go there. There's a lot more I could talk about. I'm not going to do it because this isn't about revenge. This is about saying, hey, wait a minute. This shouldn't have happened. Picking up the phone and talking calmly and saying, hey, Jay, I got charged on my card. You stayed at Four Seasons. Okay, cool. But then you had to find a random narrative to go with it. It's messed up, and the truth is now there's potential defamation behind it because I don't even know this person, never met her in my life. Never even had a DM with her. Again, here I am defending myself because of all of these assumptions and all these internet bullies who don't have a clue, not one thing, they don't know nothing about me.
I will point something out, and I'm reluctant to do it, but I have to. And that is this. When we showed that piece of him with the microphone yesterday, it bothered me all day and I couldn't figure out why, and I figured it out this morning. I don't want to hear any more parents out there nervous about what their children are being taught, frightened by drag queens reading books to your kids. If what you saw him do did not disgust you enough to protect your kids, I don't want to hear from you anymore. You know? And you were at that rally. Well, I just felt like, you know what? All of that mishigas about we're concerned about our children, and not a peep out of anybody. Not the evangelicals, not the mothers against whatever. None of us. Rubio. And I just thought, so that's okay with you, but somebody who's encouraging your kid to read is not.
Right. I just came out of the Chick-fil-A line, and this bitch just hit me at the end with, of course. I thought they were supposed to say, my pleasure. Bitch, don't let the election fuck you up. It's supposed to be my pleasure. Don't have me up here calling the owners of damn Chick-fil-A over here, ma'am. Just because you got a black lady riding through the thing, this race shit, don't let this fool you now. It's supposed to be my pleasure. You done messed up my experience in the Chick-fil-A. Okay? Talking about some damn of course. My pleasure, bitch. My pleasure.
You know, you lie all the way. You lie.
Crouching.
I'm such a big guy and I get in the way of the...
What are you getting in the way of? Oh, the camera. Oh, I see.
Oh my God! That's awful! That's not right! Keep going! Put your hat on and get out of here! Sorry I scared you there, Jen.
I can't believe
Don't ever do that to Anna. I'm breathing in right now.
Oh, no!
I gotta move along, guys. Thanks, guys.
That was great. Thank you.
Well, Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler.
But I'm not going to go into it because I don't need another visit from the Secret Service.
When did you have one before?
Oh, about 6 months ago.
Why?
Take a wild guess.
Was it because of something you said about President Trump?
Yeah,
What did you say about him?
just the truth.
Which is what?
Read my mind.
One? Are you adding someone? Are you taking away anyone?
I mean, I love Jen. I think Jen was a great cast picking. Her and I are close. I don't know where the producers are at with when is enough of a person. So if it's 10 seasons or 12 seasons, I don't know. I like Gina and Emily. I think they're good. But I used to sit down with Kathleen French from Evolution and say, what do you got coming up this next year? Well, what do they say? I'm going to fight with Tamara, or I'm going to... There's no substance. There's no core of what... I want to be inspired when I want to watch a show. I don't want... I don't want to come out of it so icky. I just think it's too much. But I'm also not a conflict person. I will defend myself when I have to. I just don't like it. It makes me sick to my stomach to have conflict.
I think there needs to be more of a balance between like the fun and the girls be connected and
it's so divided.
It's just been so much conflict that's starting to become Jersey all over. It's like, I think if these girls can't make amends, I think you got to start over.
Right,
because it's getting
tiresome to watch.
It is.
Yeah. And it's like, oh God, another fight, another reason, another throwing napkin, another, I don't like it. I don't like it. I've never been proud of that.
Have you been spending time with Katie Janela?
No, I haven't.
I like her.
Do you?
I like her and Jennifer. I think they're both really great new additions. And I like Emily, and I do like Emily, and I think Gina's good as well.
Emily came to the last our Ontario Dos Amigas show, and she came up on the stage, and she was great. And I had just met her on your show, so it was
so specifically, who are you keeping, and who are you getting rid of?
Well, I would definitely get rid of Tamara. I think enough is enough with this throwing napkins and FBI hats and going to people's junk. I just think it's enough is enough. And she knows I've felt that way. It's not because I'm not on and she is. I just think enough is enough. And everybody I talk to say it's too much with her. She's always in people's stuff, but she doesn't want anybody in her stuff. So I like everybody on the show. I don't want to call names out because then they're going to call me and text me and tell why.
Okay, I see.
But I think a change needs to happen, which is what they did with Katie and Jen. I think they did good. The casting did good with that. I don't know why Heather's doing it. I mean, to me,
it's not making sense with her being. I like her on the show.
I like her. I like her as a human.
Where are you living? Are you in LA?
Why
are you in Orange County?
On the show, most people in this lifespan that we're in, we do it for the money and for the fame and for, notoriety and such. She's got all that.
Queens, bitch, you cannot stand beside me and say you're a queen, huh? In what way? How you a queen? I want to hear this shit. Any bitch on here. Because I asked you dirty ass. Ugh. Every bitch on here, I just wish you just die today. Why don't you just die? Fall the fuck off and die. Get in a car accident, just die. Get out my face. I gave you dirty ass slut bucket bitches all opportunity to win. I can't keep fucking hanging around you.
Let me read this quick little thing.
All right, go ahead.
Because I know I talked about, you asked me how I felt, and I was like, man, I feel buried alive, But I don't like to scramble on it, so this is what I was going to tell you. When you're buried alive, the one who buried you is not going to put your name on some tombstone. Why? Because they're not going to want anybody to know you're buried. That way, people won't even know to grieve over you. Because if they don't ever realize you're buried alive, they won't be peeking around for answers as to what happened to you. They would have no need for closure, which would make a full investigation the furthest thing from their minds. In other words, what this BOP Officer A and Tasha K did to me, and by them not being charged for it, and having to come to court and answer to their crimes, I feel like that's keeping me very alive. And that's why I'm kicking in this casket, hoping that everybody continue to write to the DOJ. Because I do believe that that's the only thing that's going to dig me up. But that's what I was trying to say last night when we was talking, man.
So let me ask you a question, man. Because you mentioned something, and I think it's pertinent. You said answer for their crimes. My question is, why don't they deal with it as a crime? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that with anybody else's situation, when you're tampering with witnesses and everything, they deal with that strongly because it's a federal offense? What is it you think they don't deal with this as a crime?
For one, it's a high-profile crime, and when it's high profile as this, it's sort of like let's take just for an example, George Floyd. Just imagine if that wasn't caught on tape. Because that was caught on tape, the whole world shifted. It shook the ethos because it was caught on tape. People saw it. They saw it.
Cassie.
Love her to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that. Was the thing. She's a model. She was well taken care of.
Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much when you see black eyes like Blueface and, you know, shit like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else, okay? And so the eyes come out, and they call them panda eyes. And they do this to, so you see people with these cigars, and they're you know, all these big celebrities, they all have the cigar in common. That's that big ass thing between their legs that they're sticking in. And it's one big society.
Master P was supposed to be on the show, and he showed up late, and then Jamie fired him.
While you were there. So that was uncomfortable.
Wouldn't even let him on the set.
And so you was like, okay, guess we'll just
When No Limit pulled up, we was like, yeah. And Jamie was like, no, nigga, it's been 3 days.
No, 3 days is crazy.
3 days late, nigga?
No, I thought you meant like a few hours. 3 days is actually insane.
Then, you know, go a couple of years forward or go now. And I don't blame him for sticking with his daughter, but his daughter is a very dumb individual, very dumb. She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face.
This is my last one for the night, family. This is my last one for the night, family. But I received word from my Howard University Africans. I received word from my Howard University Africans that Vice President Kamala Harris did not return to the forum last night to thank them for their support. If Kamala Harris left Howard University before thanking the students of and Howard University for supporting her and standing with her and allowing her to do her election watch on their campus, then she is completely out of line, disrespectful, and unprofessional. I need my Howard University students to tell me whether or not Kamala Harris returned to the rostrum to thank you all for supporting her in her defeat. If Kamala Harris did not return to the rostrum to thank the Howard University students for supporting her, then she was out of line. That is disrespectful and it is unacceptable. My beautiful sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, my beautiful sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, you need to send your soror a letter. You need to let her know that you did not appreciate her conduct at your school, at your alma mater, and that was a poor representation of what Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated stands for. The Basilisk of AKA needs to send Vice President Harris a letter. The president of Howard University needs to send Vice President Harris a letter. The student government and student organizations of Howard University need to send Kamala Harris a letter. That was wrong. She would have never behaved that way at a PWI. That was wrong. She would have never behaved that way at a PWI. And that shows you that yes, she graduated from Howard, but she doesn't respect Howard. She belongs to AKA, but she doesn't respect AKA. Her membership in your fraternity and her graduating from your university was only a strategy to boost her political ambitions. That's all it was. How dare you come to an HBCU? How dare you come to Howard University, lose the election, and instead of coming out and thanking those Howard University students and alumni in DMV family, Virginia, Maryland family, DC family for standing with you, you just walk out. In other words, black people aren't good enough for an explanation. Black people aren't good enough for a thank you. If Kamala Harris's behavior last night at Howard University doesn't show you who she is, I don't know what is.
It breaks my heart when I see people talk about, and I tell you, if any one of you guys got Puerto Rican friends, when you go over there and you go visit, the first thing they tell you is, my island, my island. Yo, you went to my island? You enjoy they tell me that. I'm not from Puerto Rico. They be like, my island, you was there. I see the picture, my island. How the hell are they going to call Puerto Rico an island of garbage? Yes. And when I post on my Instagram, these the guys you voting for, and I see Puerto Ricans saying, no, we're still for Trump. 2024. That's the house mentality. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's the Latino that wish he was white. Right. Those the guys in the comments. You know what I mean? Change their voice up, try to sound white, try to fill in. Those the guys, you know, those are guys I've been fighting my whole life. Cause they look at me like, you know, what I am. He from the mud. And he don't care because Fat Joe really don't care. I'm good with steak and lobster, but I'm good with 4 chicken wing fried rice. I don't give a You could take mine and I'm still here. I'm good in any hood. That's how I feel.
You know, about a week ago, Tavis Smiley, the journalist, had a program in which he said, we're getting closer to the election. Something crazy always happens in October. How long is it going to be before somebody from that camp uses the N-word? And this was basically the equivalent.
No, this was all right. So I'm smart, but maybe not that smart, right? So I try to figure out what would make these people do this in the middle of New York City. I don't know how they ain't get up in Madison Square Garden.
The one thing about Dorinda and I, we're very much grown-ups.
Yeah.
Yes. And not petty.
I need you two on a cast together.
I know.
Because they're trying to figure out Jersey. Let's bring Dorinda over to Jersey.
You know what a great cast really would be? I think myself, Dorinda, Luann. Ramona.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
And like bring in a few other people from Jersey.
Yeah,
like
Dolores,
a Jen Fessler, because we're all women of a certain age, right? The grown-ups, Melissa, just for like fun, good times. You know, the women of a certain age all together, I think could be kind of funny.
It's filmed in the Lincoln Tunnel. You just go back and
Yeah.
forth.
Miss Petty.
Mrs.
Sign me, I'll be super lit. And that's just a fact. But you know, and so I like I always do, I try. That's all I can do is just keep trying. And so tonight I came on and said,
Do you think all of this is funny?
I promise you I don't have I'm not chuckling at all. And whoever laughing, stop laughing.
No, I'm not talking about them laughing. They can laugh. I'm saying you, without me speaking on anything. Do you think it's all funny?
I promise you know. Everything I do.
How do
is
you
from
feel
the heart.
about yourself?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel great, actually. But I feel hurt. No, but I feel hurt.
Do you feel sorry for anything?
Yes.
Do you have remorse for anything?
A lot of stuff.
Oh, okay, so
And I want to take accountability too.
Okay.
I do. I want to take accountability for everything I did and everything I've done, and I want to be a better person, and I want to be a better Bart. Because obviously I did something that has kind of got me outside of VIP, which I'm cool with. I'm happy to just be in here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do to get back inside of like the real world? Because if you a Bart and you on the phone with
you've never done Ray J, you've never done anything to me. You've never disrespected me in any way. I've never done anything wrong to me.
Okay, because I knew I didn't. And I always supported you. And my favorite song in the whole world is the one with you, Wayne, and Drake, where it goes, yeah, yeah. You remember it? Like, and then one of my like good, like biggest moments career-wise was when you reposted that shit. And it got like 500 million views on the story.
What?
When I was in the car and I was playing the song. I mean, you probably repost a lot of people's stuff, but you reposted one of my videos where I was playing your song. Mm-hmm. And I was happy about it.
Oh, I don't remember, but if you did, I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Support.
Yeah, I think it really happened.
The Beehive chased you a little bit for a little bit.
Where's the Beehive now?
Still
on Twitter. Where? I ain't seen the Beehive in a long time. And I love peace. They don't know I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Love peace. They're my totem. Yeah. We ain't seen them lately though. Have y'all?
Mm-mm.
So Gilbert told me that story about Drea. He had a lot to say. And I remember in the context, I think we had broken up. And he was like, well, this is what I did, right? Like, I messed with this girl from Philly, and it was this, and that. She only in the car, and blah, blah, blah. What am I supposed to say to that? Besides, I'm young. I'm like, we're young, you know. I'm like, okay, what do you want? We weren't together. What do you want me to say? But I'm not going to tell you what I was doing, but okay. That's what we're doing, okay. And so at the time, they brought her on Basketball Wives. Drea was brought on Basketball Wives as a friend, if I'm not mistaken, to my sister. I remember that was it. And guess what? I liked her because I was like, oh shit, I like this chick. Like, she's hella cool, she's funny. I had no idea that she was there being Gilbert's jump off. I had no idea. So then when I found out, it was when I was going through some papers at the house and I saw that he had given her $25,000 and brought her to LA. Let me tell you what I did. Miss Laura Govan, the bad girl, at the time, rightfully so. You tell me if you think I love you, but let me tell you.
I was going to say, you don't care anyway.
I don't care. I remember finding the paper. I remember calling my friend and telling her to pick up the kids for me because she was on the emergency. I remember that. And I remember going to where she was filming here in Hollywood down the street. I remember showing up and I was not supposed to be filming. And I walked past everybody and I beat her. And it did not air. They did not want that to air.
You beat up Drea?
I beat Drea.
Suspect stole my name, my haircut, and my city. Suspect thinks she's the better Whitney. Suspect should not be running after just giving birth 1 week ago.
Suspect's pissed that we stole the #1 show in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Suspect for bringing her baby to a horror movie.
Suspect can't even be mad because your Botox just kicked in.
Let me prove to you that every female on this motherfucker this morning is worthless. Tell me your worth. I'm gonna send you $100 right now. Fuck it. 200. Don't tell me where you going, what you been doing, how much you got. Nothing like that. That's not your worth. That's your gain. Tell me your worth. $200 right now. I'm gonna wait on you. I want to show that I'm not lying. You're worthless, bitch. Every bitch on here. Give me your fucking word. Don't tell me how much you got, where you going, where you been, what you doing. Tell me your word. You got $200. That's sweet. That's some easy motherfucking money. And I'm gonna do 10 people this morning. Fuck it. Let's go. Give me your worth. Don't tell me what you got, where you going, where you been, what you doing. Give me your worth. And I'm going to show you I'm not a liar. And then once I see somebody, you tell me their worth, then we can go on. Aside from that, you going to just watch me, bitch. Because I don't have nothing to say. Why would I be talking to worthless bitches? Get it? Okay. Let's go. Sit you over there somewhere.
I grew up on Coach. It's what I know.
We all did.
Yeah. Everyone's
That's
kind
why I
of
appreciate
angry.
first class, because I
you can like throw your,
rode in Coach
like
for so
snacks
long.
on the floor. Like no one gives a shit back there. First class, you got to be all fancy.
Do you guys even put your seatbelts on back there? Oh my god!
No, like you don't give a shit. People are doing drugs in the bathroom. It's fine. It's totally fine.
She will be happy. So he's only concerned about her happiness. He says the only reason he can eat fattening food sometimes and she can't is because he has a faster metabolism. Are you a doctor? How do you know?
It takes her a lot more exercise to make her metabolism faster than what it does for me. So consequently, she wouldn't be able to eat as much fatty foods as what I could. It makes sense.
Do you eat fatty foods in front of her?
No, not very often at all. I might have something like every other 2 weeks or something, like a piece of pizza or a candy bar or something, but I don't splurge on her.
Can I say something?
Yes.
She told us a story in the green room about some pizza you had earlier.
Yeah.
You ate in front of her, and what did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do when she tried to eat the crust? What did you do?
You got to recall what time, because I don't really know what you're talking about.
Jody. He doesn't recall.
Oh, I made her exercise.
No.
I tell you, if she wanted to eat it, she had to do some exercise.
Dory, what did she do?
She started eating the crust. This is what she told me. She didn't want to say anything, but I have to. So he spit on the crust so she couldn't eat it.
Did you do that, Michael? Michael, did you do that?
Did I do what? I didn't hear what she said.
It's amazing. You selective memory. You don't recall spitting on her crust?
I probably acted like I did, but I don't know if I did.
A word? Yeah, that. Two. Nigga, you, nigga, me. Yeah, nigga. Who are you? What you been doing today? What? Nigga, what you been doing today? Why? Bro, you know where? Who would have thought, nigga? Life just different, bro. Like, life is just life. But you know why I fuck with you? Because you embrace that shit, nigga. You embrace that shit, bro. Man, come on, I think it's cool, bro.
Years ago, the beef with the NFL was that black people wasn't represented. And they was doing us wrong, even though we was the talent, whatever the case. But then they put Jay-Z and Rock Nation to do the shows, and they brought out Dr. Dre, Eminem, everybody, #1 ratings, Rihanna. They killing it. So now, of course, the hip-hop community likes to attack the hip-hop. And so, yeah, Jay-Z's a big voice. But, you know, he got to go through the NFL ranks, the Roger Goodells, everything like that, so they could come out with who's performing at halftime. It ain't just one man's decision that I know of. And so, to just throw the blame on the man, how about if he wasn't doing these shows, it'd be no hip hop. Y'all, Jason Lee, what's up, my brother? If he wasn't doing the halftime, the Rock Nation, there'd be no hip hop because there never was hip hop. You be listening to Don't Go Messing With It, Cotton Eye Boy, Cotton Eye Joe, Cotton Eye Joe. You be listening to that shit at halftime. And so, be careful what you wish for. You all in the mud.
Oh,
he's a piece of shit. You like him?
Yes. How come you don't like Palestine?
I like Palestine.
No, you don't.
Why do you say that?
Because, bro, you're... wasn't she in the IDF?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Mandatory service.
That's
She's born
sad.
there.
That's terrorism, bro.
She was born there.
That's sad. I feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist, bro.
Look in the fucking...
You look like a fucking rapist, Ethan.
Brittany, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jimmy.
Now, before we get to the pros and cons, I want to mention something fun we did earlier. You're out there in the dating pool. You're looking for Mr. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so here at the Tonight Show, we're all about making love connections.
Mm-hmm.
So before the show, you did something cool. You let us sign you up for the dating app Tinder. This is real. This is real. We made a profile for you and everything. I want to stress Brittany had nothing to do with this. This is our idea. But she has the password now, and it is her profile. She can do whatever she wants with it. Brittany, you excited to be on Tinder?
Oh, yeah, I'm thrilled.
Okay, no, good. If you guys are on Tinder and want to date Britney Spears, just look for her profile and swipe right. That means good. And you can date Britney Spears. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, with Britney's help, let's take a look at the pros and cons of dating Britney Spears. Here we go. Pro, you can cuddle in bed and watch your favorite show together. Con?
The Late Show with David Letterman.
It's a good one. There's other shows. Pro, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman is a great song. Con?
It's also Jimmy Fallon's yearbook quote.
Well, and it was a very interesting time for me. Pro, since she's arrived here, she's already been asked out by 10 different people. Con?
Hi, Roots.
Calm down, guys. Pro, today she released a brand new sleepwear/lingerie line called The Intimate Britney Spears. And it can be worn by anyone. Con?
Jimmy's wearing it under his suit right now.
It's a very interesting time. It's a very interesting time for me. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. I like it. And finally, Pro, getting so nervous you accidentally call her Ms. Spears. Con?
It's Britney, bitch.
President Harris, thank you. President Trump, on that point, I want to get your response.
Well, I would like to respond.
Let me just ask, though, why did you try to kill that bill, and successfully so? That would have put thousands of additional agents and officers on the border.
First, let me respond as to the
Please.
rallies. She said people start leaving. People don't go to her rallies. There's no reason to go. And the people that do go, she's bussing them in and paying them to be there, and then showing them in a different light. So she can't talk about that. People don't leave my rallies. We have the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies in the history of politics. That's because people want to take their country back. Our country is being lost. We're a failing nation. And it happened 3.5 years ago. And what's going on here, you're going to end up in World War III, just to go into another subject. What they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again. She's destroying this country, and if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is the
people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
The people are
I'm
on
taking
television
it from the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
That's my mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all have to say. That's my mama. And I'm going to make sure my mama's good. She don't have to talk to me. She don't have to say nothing to me. That's my mama. And y'all can tweet. You can do whatever. But that's my mama. And you can tweet till you get blue in the face. I don't care. She can have whatever she want because that's my mama.
Oh, and I got to get her together anyway. Somebody DM me, and she had a long message talking about me and my child. Toy. I done told you I ain't nothing to play with, little girl. You better go find you somebody to play with. You better keep my son's name out your mouth. Stop talking about Lil Will, calling him all these names. He looked just like your daddy. So you're talking about your father. You so jealous of that little boy. You wouldn't even go walk across the stage and get a diploma, a high school one at that. Then when they tried to make you take a GED, you couldn't pass that. Why do I have to emphasize on this story? Why do I have to continue to repeat myself? Now they talking about you trying to go to nursing school. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, you just want to put on some scrubs and Crocs. It's more to that. You couldn't pass the GED test. We know you can't pass that NCLEX. Are you serious? Who's pushing you up to do this? Grandma must fit to take the tests for you. Because we know she was a nurse director. We know that. You better off going to learn how to do some hair with makeup and wigs and something. Get daddy, get your beauty parlor, baby girl. See, I should have been your mama. I teach you. I'd have taught you. Y'all thought clothing line and little boutique stores and all this other old dumb, goofy, silly stuff was something. You thought popping a baby out was something. You got one more time to talk about my grandchildren. You know they cute. Stop. They cuter than you, your children, your child, your mama children, all your grandma, grandchildren, all that. So stop playing with me, man. Don't let them. I put that post, that message you sent. One of my followers called themselves selling out or some shit.
I just have to say, I adore this woman, and I will forever, because it's not in the movie. It was certainly shot. There's a scene where she is physically attacked by the demon, by the invisible demon. She had on a tight pencil skirt and really high heels and and she was on the floor. Yes. You know, this is what.
Show him, baby. Show him. Give it to him.
Baby, leave down your seduction, Glenn Close, baby. Listen, that's what we're going to get here.
Now,
He's going to make it go there.
About this scene, okay? I must tell y'all about this scene and why it was so important to me. Because the sister that does my hair is my sister. Her name is Tommy, right? And she had cut the layers in the wig so perfectly that when the demon hit me and I got to moving, the layers never came out of place, baby. The layers, babe, when I tell you, the first thing I said when I got up, I said, Tommy, did you see the hair? Oh, baby, I wanted you to keep it.
Come on now.
Oh my God, your breath stinks. Ooh, your breath stinks. But your breath stinks more.
Well, I have mints in my bag, so.
I have mints in my bag to give you.
Okay, well, you're a bitch.
Damn. I'm a badass bitch. You see this shit? Hey, and I'm really thick. Tell Lotto I'm really thick. Like,
really thick.
What it is. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. I fuck with the energy. It gives me a comedian. That's what it gives me. I love that. It just gives me, like, she could be in a Kevin Hart movie. Like,
it gives me, I'm like an actress on the side.
Yeah. You tell them your Instagram?
My Instagram is CUZZXO again, and yeah, big Aquarius shit.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.